the next topic.
What could that even mean?
All
There's
right,
3 apostrophes, so.
what's up, everybody? This is the Show. We got Lance LePoint and Andrew Davidson with us. Lance LePoint.
How's it going, guys?
I don't know where the fuck he's been, but he will get to that. Let me make sure we're good on the Spreaker side of things. Oh, yeah, we're good there. Andrew Davidson, you look beautiful. You look very sharp, dude.
Oh, yeah, came prepared for the show.
Dude, that's amazing.
Let's just show him off real quick.
Lance looks like a fucking, just like 10 hillbillies in one, and you just look amazing. No offense. I do like the fanny packs.
Meth head cousin fucking is going on here.
You look like Rob goddamn Zombie, dude. Like fucking... I mean, it's sweet, dude. He's one of my favorite people ever. But
Thanks,
I mean, we could have just done that. Like, dude, I got Rob Zombie coming on. If you want to do some shit. But what have you been up to, Lance? Let's start with you. The episode is called LePoint of No Return. Play on words. You guys know what we do. But what have you been up to?
All right, let's start with. So I've been wearing this swatch now. Andrew would definitely approve of that.
What is this?
It's been dead for about 3 years, set permanently to 420. So, I mean, I think you get the picture. I moved away to Utah, going on 5 years now. It's been 4.5 years.
Fucking Utah?
It will have been to 5 years in October.
So how is Utah? Is it like, like SLC Punk, or not Utah? That was an SLC Punk, was it?
Well, yeah, no, it is.
Yeah,
no, Salt Lake City is.
Is
like
it like how they put it out to be like a lot of religious folk and stuff? Like, did you scare the shit out of them? Like,
Salt Lake is really cool because you have a really big mix of an extreme. Well, the one uncool thing is that the one side of the mix, the Mormon population, is extremely influential in all of the government and anything involving...
Even in the government?
Oh, yeah, no, they control everything. They control all of the laws and everything. Beer, we call it near beer in Utah because you cannot buy anything that's not from the liquor store for $4 a can. That's everything that's not in the liquor store is 3.2% by weight. Not by volume.
What the fuck?
So it's a lesser percentage of a lesser scale. So everything you buy in the grocery store is like 96.8% water.
What? How do you even get drunk?
You drink a 12-pack and you get full. That's essentially the gist of it. If you want real beer, you go to a bar or you go to like the liquor store. Plain and simple. I don't know. It's kind of a bust on that aspect. But you have a very good mix. Basically, Salt Lake City is like allocated centrally, right at the base of the Wasatch Mountains. So Salt Lake City will like be right here, and then like coming right off of Salt Lake City is the Wasatch Mountains. So you have many canyons that you can shoot up. There's four resorts within 30 minutes of me. There's 2 in Big Cottonwood Canyon and 2 in Little Cottonwood Canyon. There's 3 in Howard North, and then there's 3 in Park City, which is an hour east. They're 35 minutes east.
And is that where it's more...
So basically, based on that, you have an extreme, like, transplant of anybody and everybody that's interested in extreme sports from anywhere.
Holy shit.
All across the globe. So you have an extreme, like the population is pretty much split down the middle between like an extreme conservative Mormon population and like another 50% of like the most left-wing liberal, like just like happy-go-lucky free hippies you've ever met in your life, because they're all just like getting down the mountains. They're like, oh yeah, no, I make $9 an hour, but I live on the mountain. Like I spend 120 plus days snowboarding.
Holy
and like
fuck.
That's what I did the first year I moved out there. I worked at Canyons Resort. I spent 127 days on the mountain. And
Jesus Christ, what'd you do for shelters? Yeah,
I lived in Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City's about, it's like a 40-minute drive.
Okay, I thought you were gonna be like, I was in a lean-to for 120 days, like fucking.
Yeah, no, but there's tons of people that do that. There are tons of people that live essentially on the mountain.
Holy fuck!
My ex-girlfriend, Madison Crockett, who you guys probably have never heard of. She was super badass. We're still friends to this day.
That's
good. Yeah, no, she's one of those badasses, and currently she's living like 15 minutes from Brighton Resort, like up in the mountains, up Big Cottonwood Canyon, and just like living the dream, you know?
Brighton's Hill. Now,
Cool.
now, when I was out there, that was in that first year that you were staying and working at Canyons.
Working
I
at
believe.
Canyons.
Right. And those were some of the gnarliest mountains going back to, like you said, the whole extreme.
I took you out to like the west side of the mountain.
Oh,
Like,
shit. It was unreal.
like-
It's like we weren't even in a resort anymore. You're just in wilderness.
So you went out to visit him then?
Yeah, this
The
was,
first year, yeah, no, it's one of the only homies that came out to visit me like the first year I was out
You
here.
hear that,
Talking years
homies?
ago.
This guy.
So what'd you guys do? Did you snowboard or did you just hike them? What'd you do? Or
I ski, snowboard, and
You
yeah,
fucking
just hit the
ski?
mountains. Oh yeah.
that looks
Oh,
way
yeah.
harder to me. Like just I don't know, like contorting both your feet at the same time. I don't know. What do you, in your opinion, have you done them both or?
I've done them both, and skiing is easier to learn and harder to master.
shit.
Or, well,
Lance is too gnarly for skiing.
yeah,
It's just
skiing
too
is
fucking gnarly.
easier to learn but harder to master, and snowboarding's harder to learn and easier to master.
Okay, I
I'd
feel
say.
you. All right.
So it's kind of opposite spectrums.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
pretty sweet. So, you kind of wrote down an agenda real fast, like before the show started. Like you guys, like you killed it. You're like, it's cool if we go rip some before we go on there. You guys had a couple drinks, man. You guys got fucking ready. Oh
It's off the
shit.
books now.
Oh
Nobody knows what's
fuck.
gonna
Out the
That's
window.
it, guys.
We're
All
done.
right, we're out.
This is weird. It's not showing. It's showing we have people. It's not showing who. So normally I give shout outs to whoever's in the room. I don't see you. So if you want to shout out or anything.
Yeah, shout out all y'all then, I guess.
Yeah, well, apparently there's 5 people watching us right now, even with Warped Tour going on, and Kyle Brandt gave us a like.
Yeah.
So if you want to shout out, type something in there. I don't care if it's you hate
Type
me
your
or
name.
balls, dick. Yeah, type your name. For some reason, it's not showing up everyone's names and shit like that.
Fuck you.
Oh shit, man! Cause they think you're Rob. I'm telling you, they think you're Rob fucking Zombie. They're like, oh shit.
Joe's
Joe-
got Rob in the room. Let's
It's
go.
gonna drop back to
Oh shit,
3
there
in
is
2
one
seconds.
comment. Oh shit, there they are.
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn. All right, my
All
bad.
right, it's lit.
I gotta learn how to.
The
Damn,
lipstick.
dude, Lance, you drew in a fucking crowd. Andrew.
Okay.
The man of mystery.
All right, so let me go down
It's
the
Lance's
list.
show. Let's be honest. It's
All
a show.
right, so Uncle John, thank you for joining. Olivia Tower, thank you. Chris King, Cody Coverwell, Leah Ashley, Mikey Taylor, you can go fuck yourself. Chris Wagner, what's up, brother? Kyle Brandt, thank you, sir, for joining. Jamie Phillips, what's going on, my brother? Tip Manchester, Joe Martin. Holy
yeah,
fuck,
man.
Corey Lasher,
Here we
Heather
go.
Lynn,
Corey, let's
and
go.
my mother. Hello, mother.
Yo, Corey, what up?
Yeah, so feel free to call in if you want to talk to Lance. The number is 255-7752. If you want to do that, I got to get that hooked up. I'm going to worry about that when it happens. People are afraid to call. But then, like, when the show's over, they're like, oh, I should have called. But it's Lance. You can approach Lance.
Yeah,
Look
no,
at him.
No shame. Just fire off anything.
Fire off. Fucking love it. So, thank you all for joining. Sorry it's taken me forever to learn how to use my own fucking thing. But, yeah, so, you can keep going off that. You didn't have to. What the fuck
Yeah.
is that?
Oh, dude, it's lit.
I know it's what is that? Is that
Dude,
your
it's a
life
fucking
alert? What
goddamn
is-
snap bracelet.
Well, I get that,
In
but
case
what's,
I'm missing one of my damn wrists.
Bring it back to early 2000s. Let's go.
Heather Lynn says, I don't snowboard, I snowfall.
Right on.
All right. Well, that's it for the Joe Show, everybody. That was fun. No, I'm just kidding, Heather. Thank you for the input. But, yeah, so I got to keep on top of this. Holy shit. I am... You think
I have
I'd be
to
good at
say, I'm
this
like
by now.
super happy to have like Molson Canadian in my life for
Yeah, that's...
super cheap. I literally once in a while I will go to the liquor store and I will pay $2 a piece for a bottle of these.
Really?
And I'll buy a 6-pack of Molson Canadian just to like have that nostalgic beer like in my life.
Yeah, so it's not
they're
like the
$2
same beer?
a piece though.
God damn. It's
Yeah,
not
no,
the same
and,
out there?
And 9 times out of 10, they're skunky as fuck. They've traveled way too far into the desert.
So what's like...
Thanks, guys.
What's like the famous beer out there in the Salt Lake City?
We have a ton of microbreweries
Okay.
because like the 3-2 beer policy with anything sold at a store, it has to be 3.2 by weight, which is like a lesser scale and a lesser percentage.
Okay.
So it's super near beer. It's not even real. If you go to the like liquor stores or any of the microbreweries, not the liquor stores, but at the microbreweries you can get like growlers filled, which are like
Right.
big glass jugs.
Yep.
And Yeah, no, you can get those filled for pretty cheap.
Okay.
You just have to drink them in like a day and a half.
Yeah, because that shit get fucking nasty, dude.
Yeah, no, exactly. They flat out super hard.
But
I don't know. You also have like random cool deals you can find. Like if you go to like any bar, typically you can get like Squatters, which is one of like our local breweries. You can get their Hop Rising, which is their IPA, and it's 9%. You can usually snag those at any bar for like $6.
oh shit,
So, I mean, like
can't be
you
that.
can find your ways around like all the liquor laws. Another way people work around the laws is like within the last couple of years, I've been working with production companies that are like essentially underground companies that only do like underground parties that are super late night. They go till like 6, 7 a.m. They're BYOB, but they're private parties, so you have to like RSVP prior.
Okay.
Before like the event starts.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, no, we
You're
rip
okay.
we rip really cool BYOB parties where like anything goes essentially. Like yeah, no, I'll get into that more later with kind of like who I've been working with production wise and like E11.
Yeah, because you
like,
wanted to
like
show your music you've been producing and stuff like that, right?
I haven't been producing music, but I have been DJing a lot of music.
Okay.
So like I don't know, I just kind of like show you guys like kind of what
you've been
Salt
up to.
Lake, yeah, no, like what Utah's all about, kind of like what the scene is about, like what scene I'm a part of. I like, have a lot of friends in like LA and San Diego, Colorado, like random places that are a little bit more like liberal with their like party laws, essentially.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, no, it's like I have a lot of fun. I'm essentially like curating open platforms for artists to perform in any sense, whether it's like the person on the dance floor dancing or if it's like a live artist like painting, or like we've had people bring out like their VR equipment to our shows, or like
what about stand
like,
up?
pretty much anything you can name that's like art based, like that's pretty much, we're an art collective.
Would you let me do some open mic, try my stand up material out there?
Fuck
There's
yeah.
always room for comedy. There's
We could totally put a comedy corner in like one of our clubs for sure.
I don't
We have,
do
like,
good
lots
with
of
hipsters.
chill-
Are there a lot of hipsters?
Ooh.
I have a
Dude,
feeling that's a large
PBR is very popular. Dude.
Let me
The
make sure
PBR
I'm
drinkage is pretty aggressive.
All right, so let's see. All right, no more comments. That snowboard joke. I mean, I didn't mean to make fun of you, Heather. It was a joke. I mean,
Did I say 3 now?
yeah, it's not.
Oh.
It's not accurate because we still got. You'll see all of a sudden the same people, fucking like messaging. It's like, oh, I thought there's only 2. Don't worry about that.
All right.
It's just there to break your heart.
We'll stick away from the metrics and just stick to the stories.
That's right.
Fuck you.
So, should we include Andrew in this thing? What's he been up to?
Yeah, let's get Andrew's story.
It's not my show, and I don't got a whole lot of story, but just,
Dude.
I'm living.
You should be able to bring yourself back from this one, though.
Yeah. You're right. Still living the Ville life. RPD. Shout out Vince. Shout out RPD. Halfway between here and Buffalo. Working in Amherst. Just living the daily grind. Nothing fancy. Nothing crazy.
Now, what's the RPD?
Ransomville Police Department.
Is that you
Shout
guys?
out me, Vince. It's a squad. It's whoever really wants to be part
See,
of
I
it.
started the Ransom Villains, so does that mean we're like
Ooh.
kind of?
Whoa.
Fresh. I have not heard that one yet.
I know. I was like 26 when 27 when I came up with it. I was like, fuck, well, I'm too old to start like a gang. So like, that kind of sucks. I wish I would have thought of that in high school, but I guess we can work
You guys could've
together
been
and
huge
figure
by
things
now.
out.
Right.
I know we would have been awesome, dude. Fucking-
It's just an homage to Ransomville in general.
Moving
Just-
into Buffalo.
yeah. So I am doing kind of like half Buffalo, half here. I got a girl, me and my girl
Cool.
stay in Buffalo, and life's good.
That's awesome.
Getting into some traveling. I don't know if maybe Connor or Vince, whoever's been on here, talks about the Vietnam days. All the boys out in Vietnam. Been heading out there every year. My brother lives there. Don't know
Holy
if you're aware of
shit!
that.
No, Alex?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
No, they didn't tell me
I
about
follow him
the
on
Vietnam
Instagram.
days.
It's crazy.
No, yeah, Vietnam
Oh,
is
I
sick.
got
It's a sick life out there. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting word that we can't hardly hear Andrew. Let's see. Way to go, Andrew.
Oh my god.
Turn up.
I'll just eat the mic. How's that? I'll eat it.
There we go. think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear myself in that guy.
So that's good. So we got literally polar opposites sitting next to each other, but great friends. I love it. Like, you get nice polo. I don't know what you're wearing. I can't name one thing on you. Yeah.
Want to see it?
That's pretty badass. Okay. I like that. Yeah,
you get the joke?
Yeah, it's Han Solo and you're Solo. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. He's got a spanner wrench for lowering coilovers on a car.
Yeah, no, that one went above our
I got
heads.
this at a big European car festival in Vegas.
Okay, yeah, okay. I didn't even see that in his hand. All right, I'm with you.
Yeah, no, I thought this was the funniest shit ever when I
That's
found
actually
it.
pretty amazing.
Yeah, no.
You got a
It's
necklace.
only the first day, though. You guys are ready to see the Steez gear soon.
So how long are you here for?
Until Tuesday. So a week.
So do you...
I missed my flight, though, on Tuesday, and I I fucked a whole day out of my trip.
Oh, shit.
I was supposed to get on the plane at 5:30 in the morning, and yeah, I just stayed up. I stayed up until 2 in the morning the night before, trying to get all my shit in line, and did not wake up for my alarms. And, my mom was really fucking mad. I was surprised, and sure enough, I sat at the airport. They're like, "All right, next flight is at 1 o'clock," and I was like, "Fuck." Went and got myself some hop risings from Squatters.
What the fuck is that?
Those IPAs from that.
Oh
from
yeah,
Squatters.
okay.
And I drank some of those, chilled. 1 o'clock rolls around. The guy gets on the microphone. He's like, "So today's flight's oversold. We're looking for 2 people to volunteer to get on the next flight." And I was like, "God damn it!
Holy
are you
shit.
serious?" I was like, "When's the next flight?" They're like 5 o'clock, and I was like, "Oh God." So yeah, I flew standby, and I had to wait until 5 o'clock at the airport.
How long of a
Got
flight is
pretty
that?
fucking drunk.
Oh, I can imagine.
That's all you can do at an airport.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I just sat around and drank forever.
I had a similar situation happen to me coming back from Tampa Bay. We went out to visit Austin, me and Sadie.
Fuck yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
the plane broke down while we were sitting in it, about to take off on the runway.
Oh,
plane breaks
shit.
down. We get stuck at the airport for 6-7 hours before they told us. They were like, "Well, we're fixing it. You just wait around. We're fixing it." They're like, "Nah, plane's fucking shot. You guys got to go get a new flight."
The wings falling off. We tried duct taping it, but
It didn't work. It didn't hold.
Oh my god, that's awesome. But how far of a flight is it from here to?
It wasn't too bad. I flew from here to Chicago in I think 4 hours, but it was really a trip because I was drunk, and I started watching the interview, and I'm sitting there watching the interview on my laptop. Luckily, the flight, it's weird. The flight before was completely sold out. The flight that I was on was completely undersold, and I had there was 2 seats on this plane, and I got both of them, and I was stoked. I just kicked up, started watching the interview. I got to the part where that helicopter is landing.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh shit!" And he's waking up the bugs on his face, and then I passed out, and all of a sudden, ding 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 ding, I wake up in Chicago, and I wake up and I look at my screen, and all of a sudden it's that same exact scene, and my movie had just been playing on repeat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, it was the same exact scene, and I was so tripped out. I thought I passed out for 1 second, and I looked over, and we're landing onto the ground.
Time travel, my guy.
What the fuck? So yeah, no, it was I think it was 4 hours. Landed in Chicago, waited 50 minutes, and then it was an hour and a half late here. So it really wasn't too bad. It was
that's not bad.
if I wouldn't have missed my flight, it would have been nice smooth sailing. Got here at 2:30 in the afternoon, I think.
Right, had a nice day ahead of you, but
fuck. I fucked up.
So
I called my mom. Was like, "Man," I was like, "You're gonna hate me right now," but I think I just shaved a whole day off our trip. Sorry.
So do you miss New York, with the whole nostalgic thing with the beer and everything? Is it gonna, or is your life out there now? Is it just...
I do miss New York. Honestly, it's one of those things that's you don't realize how great it is until you move away. And then you move away for a few years and you look back and you're like, damn, that place was actually pretty sick. We grew up on the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
In all reality.
I remember we had this conversation a while ago, being landlocked is just, tripped you out.
Oh, when I moved back from North Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually did start realizing that in North Carolina. And I, fully developed, I think, my, aspect and thought once I moved to Utah. But yeah, no, we like grew up in a pretty nice place. We have humidity, but the humidity is like not bad in essence to the heat.
Right.
When you move down to like North Carolina or something, you start getting to like hundreds.
Yeah.
And this humidity, and it's fucked. Like, it is so fucked up. You like walk out your door to like check the mail, and you like come back in and you're like fucking drenched. Like, fuck this.
See, I was thinking of like heading to Tennessee. What do you?
I wouldn't do that. But yeah, no, it's like, I don't know. In that essence, like, you start realizing it's really not that bad here. Like, the Great Lakes are absolutely beautiful. You have like the Niagara River, you have the Niagara Falls, you're literally on the border of Canada. Like, I know Niagara Falls, New York is like kind of a shithole, and it's well, let's be honest, it's an industrial wasteland. Like, Niagara Falls, New York sucks! And I tell everybody this everywhere I go. I'm like, if you go to Niagara Falls, please give it a second opinion. If you end up in New York the first time, go walk over the border to Canada. You walk 5 minutes over a bridge. Yeah. And you will literally be in like the most pristine wonderland, and like there's not a fucking gum wrapper on the ground.
And there's a fucking Ferris wheel that runs year round just for the fuck of it because they can.
I made it onto the Ferris wheel for the first time recently, and that was a trip. You could see the whole fucking the shebang, all the U.S. side and the Canada side.
There's
and
no
you know now
elevation
they got
here.
that Mario Kart go-kart racing shit right next to the Ferris wheel.
That's an actual thing?
That's a thing. It's open now. It just opened this summer.
No shit. Did you hit it
yeah,
up?
do you
I
guys
made
wanna
it to
go?
it. When I went there, it was closed. They were still building it.
Want to go?
Fuck yeah, bud.
All right, let's
bring,
do it.
Bring my bananas.
I'm back for a week. Dude, I want to
You
go
heard
race
it
Mario
here.
Kart. Give me the fucking hat.
Motherfucker brings turtles he's throwing at people.
Dude, exactly. I was
Banana
watching
peels and shit.
I was watching like a video at, like, have you guys ever heard of LIB?
No.
It's a festival in California called Lightning in a Bottle, and it's super badass. They like do all sorts of shenanigans during the day, and one of the things is like they have a boxcar like derby race down this like dirt hill, and everybody's just like tripping balls, like fucking ripping on these like derby cars. And there's this fucking amazing video on YouTube of like the derby car race, and somebody's just like ripping down, and this chick, and she's like chasing after this dude, and you can like see it in her face. She's like so determined, and she puts her hand down and grabs a banana peel and like whips it out, and it like lands right in front of the guy. It's super funny. Like, I mean, nothing happens obviously, but like,
just
it's fucking
does
just,
not
like,
spin in
it's
circles.
super epic. Like, guys,
Myth busted.
Western New York parties like shit.
Dude, I'm loving these random quips that come at the end of your sentences, dude. That's fucking excellent. Just looking like, yeah, there's these boxcar things. Yo, the herpes here ain't nothing compared to the herpes out there. But
Let's get that going at Ransomville Speedway.
I like to say that, like, when I started this show, because a lot of people were wondering, like, you know, is there a mayor here in Mansfield? It's like, nah, dog, we settle everything on the fucking track. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you step on someone's shoe, take it to the track, dude. Fucking, yeah. You fuck someone's daughter, take it to the track, dude. That's where it's settled. But wouldn't that be badass? That'd be a badass town, because we're considered a hamlet, whatever the fuck that is. I thought it was just a shit book, but turns out we're living it.
Super Howard Stern style. It's just like, hey guys, this is how it is, and fuck you.
So, you had drug use on that. Did you want to get into that, or we don't have to?
All right, let's start with.
Okay, so wasn't you?
We'll not jump into the drug use. I was never addicted to drugs. Anybody? I'm talking about psychedelics.
Those aren't real drugs. What are you
No,
talking?
exactly. Humane drugs.
What an adjective, humane.
Oh yeah, all right. So
they're humane. It's cool.
all right. So I guess we'll start with kind of like what I've been up to like the last few years. Pretty much I've been living in Salt Lake City. I moved there to snowboard. Small Lake City, as we call it, has sucked me in. It has a really like insane energy about it. It really there's an extreme correlation, like more so than I've ever experienced anywhere in my life. And I don't know, you'll literally be like 6-7 hours from home. out in the middle of the desert. You finally found this sweet slot canyon that you've never been in. You'll go hiking down this slot canyon, and all of a sudden, there's fucking Joe Tremblay hiking down the trail up at you, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going, bro?" You're like, "I'm in solitude." Like, how has Small Lake City striked again? Like, straight up. Like, that's what we always say. We're like, "Oh my god, Small Lake City has striked again." Like, dude, it literally, everywhere you go, you'll be in the middle of nowhere. All of a sudden, your friends will come romping up. You're like, how? It makes no sense.
It's saying there's comments from very interesting people, as in Adam Ozemo, Corey Lasher, my mother.
My dad.
My Adam Ozemo.
But I don't see him.
Oh, no.
I tried. Like, this time, I tried. But
refresh?
I don't know if we refresh.
Just, like, unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll, like, fuck up the whole live feed.
Off and on again?
Well, fuck up the live feed? Do you guys know anything about Facebook Live? I just started.
I don't know a thing about it.
I don't want to. Like,
I'm just curious. Have you looked into like the differences between Facebook Live and like YouTube Live?
no.
Have you tried doing like a YouTube Live?
You can live stream on YouTube.
Yeah, you can live
or
stream
Twitch
on
or something like that.
Yeah,
and
or Twitch.
You don't have to put it on just Twitch. You can like stream it through Twitch.
Because everything that I have to say in my heart says like, "Yo, fuck Facebook, dude. Fuck the
That's
CIA."
fine. That's fine. You think this is CIA driven?
Oh man. Well, in like 2013, maybe, Facebook became a publicly traded company, and it hit the stock market essentially. And ever since then, it went from being a private forum to a public forum, and pretty much the government or anybody that is involved like doesn't need any kind of permission to like look at any kind of personal information on Facebook, period, like even messaging. And like, I don't know, maybe shit. I haven't done my research completely, and anybody can call me out on this. I like call you too, but like if you give Facebook, I don't use any Facebook apps. I've been a very big part in the psychedelia community in the past, and if you give Facebook permissions on Messenger app or like even the Facebook app, I mean like just straight up messages, they have the rights to like go into your like straight text messages and your contacts and like put two and two together, and they can basically without any kind of warrant like look at any kind of information that you're trading, period. And
I did not know that.
Yeah, this is all since it's like been a publicly traded company. It was a private forum at one point, but now it's a public forum.
Well, this all kind of got blown up with Zuckerberg having to go in front of Congress and everything and
I remember
answer to those questions.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, people were worried about their security and their
privacy. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, that was a recent thing. I mean, that was 2018. I don't know when.
Oh,
exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
Right on. Interesting. Yeah, because like no, this has been like since 2013. I've literally only ever used the Facebook website. Period. Even on my phone. If you like, then they make it a bitch for you. They like try to turn every corner to make you not use the website.
I see what you're. No, I know what you mean now, because like you said, once you grant access to the app itself rather than the website, right? You're saying that they can access your phone contacts, your actual SMS, like
your actual SMS, exactly. All of your text messages and everything. And like I have friends that like are very big heads in like big things, and like. Yeah, no, I don't want to ever like be any part of like leading anybody to anything. Like I'm 100% encrypted as much as
except
I can be.
Except for a cult in the middle of fucking a desert. I'm just kidding. It's a Charles Manson joke. So I refreshed our thing. I don't know if it's gonna help. It looks like we got some new Kenzie Cummings and her boobs. No,
Whoa,
send nudes.
She's a sweet girl. You know what about? I gotta say about this chick. She hates being called bitch, but like that's kind of my thing. What's up, bitch? You know what I mean? Like that's kind of thing. But let me get to the comments that we were missing.
Did you say bitch?
Oh, a ton of times to her. And but I'll get to that in a second.
Well, right now, though?
I did. I'll get to her in a second.
That's
though.
Funny.
What's up, Brian Melcher? Christina Prohaska. Thank you.
Hello.
Welcome back, Corey, Brian White, my mom, Kenzie Cummings. I'll get to you in a second. The last comments were, my mom sent them in a screenshot. She's a saint. Corey Lasher said, hello, fucking Lance. And then Animo Zemo said, legalize acid. And
Fuck yeah.
He knows what you're about.
that got a little heart. And then Corey Lasher said, that fucking hat. So people like your...
Yes, the Dundee. Let's
yeah,
go.
the Dundee. so yeah, I meet Kenzie Cummings for the first time this weekend. And she tells me, she's like, I've met every guy. Every guy's a piece of shit. And I'm like, oh, this girl probably has like a long dating history. She's been fucked with, you know what I mean? She's just jaded, you know, all this. She's only 20 years old.
Oh, she didn't meet them all.
Hey,
She
wait,
definitely
is
didn't meet them all.
Is this like Kelsey Cummings' like little sister or cousin or something?
Kelsey Wilkins' little sister, yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I know you. I've been to your house.
In the creepiest way possible, he says it.
Just look at him.
Do you remember Colton Sherman?
Oh my god, there's a tandem.
Oh good god!
Thank you all for joining us back in this group. Apparently it was freezing up. We weren't getting comments, but it looks like it's flowing pretty well now. Oh yeah, here we go. I just drove by. That's fucking horrifying.
Come on in.
We got no. It was Brian White. Stay the fuck out.
Oh shit!
Get out of here, Brian. Go back to Johnson's.
Chat.
Yo, who's Brian White?
You know Brian. He went to LePoint, I think.
Yeah, went to
Oh,
Newport.
man.
We got
No.
Chad Lasher on this one. We
Don't
got
remember.
both Lashers in
Oh
this.
shit!
Go ahead and take
Yo,
over.
Chad, what
I
up,
gotta grab
homie?
My other Kickstart, which is
I just
like
found my
right
Fender
there.
Stratocaster
touch
today
it.
for the first time in 4.5 years.
Yeah, you were a music guy. You were good at drums. Fucking, I remember when you had your mohawk. You looked like
What
Travis
else?
Barker.
What else have you been doing besides DJing with music? You been fucking around on instruments,
Look
or
at you. What a job.
I'm not taking over for you. I got it.
Oh man! All right, time to bust out the dab pen.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I've.
does Joe approve?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind at all. Dude,
Weed-
it's up to
weed
me
is
if
tight,
you throw
right?
the Smoke, because I know they
Weed is
next
tight.
door
Weed
smoke.
is
Weed is tight.
Jonah Hill voice.
So yeah, I moved out to Utah with everything that I could take with me on a train. I had one bag full of all of my winter clothes. I had a very unrealistic view when I was moving to Utah. I thought I was moving to Park City and not Salt Lake City, which
Oh, shit.
really didn't tell me much.
Oh,
But
shit, hold on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, dude.
No,
The
you're good.
crowd is it's just refreshing. Chad Lasher says, dude, I didn't know you were having Crocodile Dundee and Danny McBride on tonight. Apparently,
I'll come all over this fucking apartment.
how do I pull this
Brian
hat
White
down?
says, fuck you too. And then Chad Lasher says, or Corey Lasher says, sick clouds. So I'm assuming he meant
The weed.
Wait, he just took a vape pen out of his fanny pack. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
Weed is tight.
So
Yeah, I have to flip it up. I can't wear this hat anywhere else.
So yeah, this chat room seems to be working a lot better. So thank you all for joining us back over here, and keep. Looks like Kelsey dipped out when she
She didn't like getting
Got put on
called out.
blast.
On the
Yeah.
house. Yeah, the house situation. She didn't like that Lance knew where she lived.
I know where you live.
She shut that
fuck,
right down.
I'm out.
Oh,
Honestly, I couldn't even remember the name of the road at this point. It's like I'm in the Twilight Zone. It's fucked up. Everywhere I go, I'm like looking around, like, where the fuck? I remember where we are, but I literally do not remember the names of any roads. We're like,
here?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
It's
No,
only been
trippy
5
as
years,
fuck.
man. Like, what
Dude,
happened?
no, it's super. Well, I remember like the core roads. I mean, like New Road, Ransomville Road, like 93,
Big shout
like
out New
104. Like I don't know. I remember all that shit, but like we were literally cruising down like Creek Road or like Porter Center, and I was just like, "Where the fuck are we?" And my mom was just like, "Oh, we're on Porter Center," and I was like, "What?" Like, looking around, we got to like the little skate park in Lewiston because my mom lives or works at like a little senior center. It's like right next to that.
Oh, Stella. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend works there. Stella Niagara or whatever, where they take care of like...
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
take
it's
care
kind of like a
dogs.
volunteer center.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I went there and I was like looking around and like I had no idea where I was, and all of a sudden I looked over and I saw the little Joseph's like Parkway skate park.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at it, I was like, no way. I was like, dude, I need a skateboard
Pletcher?
right now.
You're talking to Youngstown.
Yeah, Pletcher. Yeah, Pletcher.
Yep.
All right, yeah, I didn't even remember the name Pletcher.
That's
Holy
it.
fuck.
That's the bowl.
It's so fucked, dude.
Dude, you're getting fucked by Chad right now. So Lance should get a fucking sick tattoo of a wolf. So is Lance like a Mormon now? That's from Chad Lasher and Corey Lasher.
Yeah, he brought 3 of his wives.
Get on my level.
And Corey Lasher says LSD is a hell of a drug. So clearly,
Rick James did not say that one.
so clearly, Warped Tour is over because these assholes are in the room with us.
Warped Tour is
And,
over.
Wait, these
Wait.
motherfuckers still go to Warped Tour and
Warped
they're
Tour is
bagging on
over.
somebody? What?
Come back from
Dude,
2007,
did you
my
go
guy.
see My Chemical Romance tonight?
Please tell me Silverstein is
I
playing.
I can't hate because I love both those bands, but I don't go to shows anymore. I can't do it. I don't have the energy. I don't have
No,
old.
I'm just joking.
Yeah,
honestly.
exactly. No, it's true.
I'm almost feeling that old.
Yo,
Dude,
no,
I'm not as old as
it's not.
you.
It's so funny. I'm like a techno and house head now, but like my friend John Dimitris just told me that like he works for USANA now and he can get free tickets to a show coming up in August right before I go to Burning Man. That's fucking...
You go to fucking Burning Man?
I'm going to fucking Burning Man
You can't
for
make
the
it
first
fun
time
of
this
anybody
year.
going to any show. I'm sorry, dude.
Dude, I'm
You're
going to Burning Man for the first time this year. I'm so excited. And I'm taking art.
You're gonna get every art like McGill.
Oh,
Or like-
no, I have like... I'll show you a picture of my art. I'll put it up to the
Oh,
camera,
you're taking
too.
art like
yeah,
actual.
art, like actual, like
I was gonna
open
say
play
you and
art.
Art going to fucking Burning Man. Someone's getting AIDS.
Yeah.
Someone's-
No, actual art.
Fair
Okay.
assessment.
Real art. That's what I do nowadays.
That's badass,
What's,
dude.
Let
But
me
yeah,
ask
no.
a question. No, what kind of mediums do you fuck with art? Like, what do you paint? What do you
I'm a
do?
woodworker.
Sculpture,
I'm a
woodwork.
woodworker.
Because I know you fuck with.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm a carpenter. I'll show you in a second. But yo, on that note that I was just saying, my friend's getting me free tickets to go see Lamb of God,
Ooh, that's right. You are a Lamb of God
Fucking-
kind of guy.
Anthrax, and fucking Slayer.
Yeah, I could.
Oh,
do
what?
that.
No, dude, I've never seen Slayer though. I gotta,
What?
dude. That's a lifetime. Like you have to see Slayer.
You don't have to see Slayer.
What,
Dude, Slayer, every dickhead that thinks they like metal is like, oh, Slayer, fucking. You know,
Well,
it's
Slayer
raining
was
blood.
like Breaking Edge back in the day, though.
They did do, they were doing
know.
it heavier than anyone else was, at that
Yeah,
time.
no, they're ripping it in the early '90s, dude. They're fucking killing
That's
it.
all it's about.
No,
is the
exactly.
full
Them
rip.
and
Yeah.
Anthrax. Like Anthrax isn't like
I
relevant
fucking-
today.
I
Like,
fucking love Anthrax. High Pro Glows are probably one of their best songs. I do like Anthrax.
fuck yeah.
though.
No, Anthrax is tight too, but like still like I don't know. Even Lamb of God now is like kind of just like a staple of metal. Like they're not like
Oh, yeah,
breaking
it's
the
how-
edge anymore. Like ever since Randy Blythe got out of like that fucking prison, like they've just been
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of like
that's right.
doing their thing. Like like they're not breaking the edge anymore. Like there's new bands breaking the waves. You know?
Yeah, I'd be lying if like every one of our practices we didn't do Omerta because we just all knew it. And
Fuck
fucking,
yeah. No,
so-
exactly.
I think that's just telling for like the group and like the culture that we were a part of when we were like younger. Is like that was like you said, Lamb of God was like a staple. Like that's
Absolutely.
influenced so
Oh, yeah, they
much.
were
what
wrecking
we were
the
doing when we were
path.
teenagers and shit. I mean,
You were a metalhead too?
I was back in the day. I don't know a whole lot about.
He was
it,
pretty
but
good friends with me.
I dipped my wick in all of the scenes. Like
Yeah.
I was super
Nothing wrong
eclectic
with it.
as far as like music and culture and all that shit go. And he just drank beer off his fucking notes. People.
He saw liquid on paper.
Dude, there
was
ain't no,
hoping it
like,
was LSD.
Can you guys really abuse alcohol here in New York still?
I mean, dude,
Are
Come
you
on,
gonna
we
get
have like
lit off
3
of,
2
like,
beer.
regular beer?
Well, we have 3 2 beer in Utah, so it's like if that happens, like you just like slurp it up and like.
that's
hope-
about as
hope
much
it
alcohol
helps, like-
content that's in beer in fucking Utah, right?
That's a whole
on that
beer.
paper, yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole beer. Dude, I'm lit, bro.
Let's see.
I'm gonna
So
grab a Canadian real quick.
2 down. I
we got
you.
more.
No, I got you.
Oh, all right.
Chad Lasher says "Raining Blood," and then Corey Lasher says "Testament" is also on that show. I think
Oh yeah, no, I think it is. You're right,
Lance literally looks like Willie Adler. You do kind of
dude.
look like
fuck yeah, that's
you do
so
kind of
tight.
look like Willie Adler.
Dude, because Oh man, I'm like not even a metalhead anymore.
'Cause I'm a
but I
man.
literally tell people all the time, I'm like, if you want to see some of the best duos in like music, period, like Willie Adler and Chris Adler. Like Chris Adler is one of the best metal drummers, period, ever. Like, ... That's it.
You think he's better than Jordison,
And
though?
Willie Adler, like being his twin, is like, or I don't even know, are they twins or are they just brothers?
No, they're twins.
They're twins. Yeah, no, exactly. That connection between that and a guitar player is like unreal.
We thought that was going to make us famous, too, but it didn't. That was my fault, guys. That was my fault. But, yeah, no, you think he's better than Jordison, though?
Ooh,
I'm
Joey
sorry.
Jordison is sick. I
He
actually
played with
tell people
broken
that
ankles,
all the
like-
time. Like, I don't know, Chris Adler's a super sick drummer. He's like one of my favorites, period. But if you come down to it, like Joey Jordison knows how to put on a fucking show.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Plain and simple. Like, yo, that motherfucker will like spin upside down in circles and fucking just keep wailing in a fucking like racing car seat. Like, dude, yeah, that's pretty epic in my eyes.
Okay, so I'm going to play this song for you guys.
Oh, let's get it.
Because I fucking hate summertime. I can't wait for it to be over. I'm ready for Halloween.
It's too
and
fucking hot.
Dude, it's the worst time of year. And the song's from 2014, so a lot of people probably heard it already. I was just Googling things like, you know, like summertime just so we can make fun of it. But, like, and I realized I've been in relationships for the past 7 years between two girls. One was 5 years, the other one was 2 years. It was just one. I went from one burning boat to the next. I literally gave myself no time. And so I don't know how to be single. And, like, now, like, I'm going to be doing, like, all this Halloween shit alone.
Bro.
So, like, I don't know what to do. Like, do I go on, like, these candlelight tours by myself? I'm trying to, like, talk to girls, like, hey, you want to go on this candlelight tour? It's fucking, dude,
Nah.
it's July. But I'm stoked. I can't fucking wait.
Go. My suggestion is to go. Like, this has been my like go-to in every new city that I've moved to. Like, if you know absolutely no one, go to any bar. Like, go like look around the bars and like see what like what's your deal. You know, like see what you like, and then just like chill at the bar and like wait until you like meet somebody that like is talking about similar or something, and just like butt into the conversation. Be like, yo, bro, I heard you talking about this. Like, do it.
I don't really
go
like
get it.
alcohol that much anymore either, though. I mean, I got it all out of my system. That's going to be
Right
a
on.
problem.
You can
No
still go to
doubt.
bars.
Alcohol
You
is
can still go to bars.
alcohol is absolutely social lubricant.
It really
I
is.
could
That's the thing. See, I'm fucked.
Hmm.
I'm going to die alone. That's it.
I don't know. Well, honestly, go.
Yeah, I'm just
If
going
you're
to
trying to find somebody that
find a
doesn't
rope.
drink, that might be an issue. But if like I don't know, just go out to the bars by yourself, or like and don't drink. Like just be like, yeah, I'm drinking Sprite.
Whoa,
Like,
Corey
be that lit
Lasher.
friend that's-
Trying to get that Sprite sponsorship. Shout out.
Yeah.
Corey Lasher
exactly.
says Adler's way better than Jordison, so he must.
Shout out this kid at my work who's had a Sprite can on his desk for like 6 months, never opened it. Shout out him if he ever sees this.
What the fuck? Is he doing it just to be a dick, or
I
like?
don't know. He's looking for the Sprite sponsorship. I don't know.
This is the Sprite building, right?
Alright,
No.
so-
Tweaking the formula.
ambulance.
I think I looked this up right here. We go.
Let's play the song.
I know this, dude. This song is like the worst song I think I've ever heard. I don't know if I know how to link my own technology here. Oh, inactive. Everything's inactive, huh?
Damn Hewlett Packard.
Okay, HDMI.
It's an HP, ain't it? Yeah? Yeah?
Let's go grab a
Is that what that
Best.
stands for?
It's
Oh, yeah.
HDMI, right? Let's go grab a Best Buy employee. I think it should be working. It's
Yeah, everything's
2.7
inactive.
gigs a second,
That's fine.
right?
We'll keep it off of that. You guys can see
You
this.
sprouting
Right?
over there.
Alright, so this is a song. So feel free to stop me anytime if you got anything to fucking say, because I had a ton of comments while I was watching this video. It's called "Summertime Is Great," and his father and these two and his kids made it.
Already
Wait,
sounds
it's
like a
not
prick.
right. It's not on here.
No, it's alright. Don't worry about it. I thought
Alright.
it would be like, oh, everyone can see it, but I obviously don't know how technology works, so I kind of
It's just an input signal, not
I'll
right.
be your temp. Hire me. I'll be your temp.
Dude, that would be great. I can't pay you anything.
This
That's
guy's
fine.
This guy gets techno.
I'll just do it for clout.
For what?
Reasonable clout.
Influence. Social influence.
Okay, so I'm really sorry about this song, but it's just the most awkward, just fucking thing. It helps me hate summer even more with this fucking thing. It just.
Can we like pull it this way so people would see it?
Hey everybody, it's summertime.
Yeah.
Summer vacation is here. Gonna ride my bike, gonna go somewhere.
Okay.
Dude, this kid's Mormon.
Okay.
Absolutely, that's the first thing I think.
If you, obviously you can't see him, it's a kid in like a almost. Okay, so we got like a dark blue polo and nothing against polos.
Oh no, it's not Obey, so it's obviously not chill at all.
And shorts that obviously have been bought and for him before puberty hit, and we'll continue from here. The whole thing you're gonna find out about this video is the family owns clothes that don't fucking fit them. I have no idea why. But.
It's my favorite time of year.
It's summertime, and isn't it great? It's summer.
Dude, who does that little girl look? I can't figure out who the fuck she looks like.
Oh, Mrs.
Kelsey.
Danewitz from School Lunch.
I was gonna say Kelsey Russell.
Danewitz.
Kelsey
dead.
Russell. Who's fucking
Worm
dead.
food.
R.I.P.
Fuck that bitch.
Oh my god. I don't
Sorry,
support
that's
that
super
comment.
savage.
Okay.
That's super savage.
Oh my god. Dude, fuck that bitch too. She kicked me right in the
Yeah,
asshole.
no, dude. She
one
was
time.
a fucking asshole, dude.
She kicked me
deserved
right
to
in
die.
the asshole.
Oh, she kicked you in the
Yeah,
asshole?
dude, like,
that's
and
worth,
sometimes-
that's worthy of death.
Dude, and sometimes I sneeze and my balls hurt. So, like, I gotta get that checked out, dude. Like,
Residual effects.
yeah, dude, it's gotta
Give me
be.
a fucking hernia, bitch.
Watched her dump a
Wait,
watched her dump an entire tomato soup on Matt Korshetz's head in the lunchroom once.
Oh
That
my!
was
Wait, no, did you?
outrageous.
Wait, really?
Kelsey, yeah.
This is like way post like the chocolate milk on Coco's head, right?
Those posts that she probably was inspired by that actually.
Oh yeah, no. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
When we like,
This is a
we all
turn-
got her to do it.
This is turning into
We're like,
in
fuck yeah,
memory
you should
of.
definitely do it.
What's up, Cody? What's up, Pearson? What's up, Albert? Jeff? How are you guys doing? Albert G. Vanucci.
Sorry, I probably like really hit some soft spots with some people.
Oh, no, that's what it's all about. That's
Yeah, that was a little salve, but that's
yeah,
okay.
yeah, fuck them.
That's what it's all about. Dude. I was proud of
Do
you.
you think
today.
people
That
in
was
Utah
awesome.
care about Russell?
Dude, it's okay about the TV thing. No,
How's your?
He's
All
very
right, let's
upset
get
that
this
the
thing
HP
working.
don't work.
it's okay. It totally is. It's probably this. I think this HDMI took a shit. It was one of those Walmart ones, so they were like $9.99, the black web ones. So it's okay.
It's really okay.
Fuck it.
Sorry, I appreciate it. I mean, the
You
Kelsey.
really think it hit the fan?
Dude, I can't. I did not get Kelsey Russell in it. It's like Kelsey Russell in a pink Andre the Giant outfit.
Andre
like
the
it's-
Giant for sure. Also, shout out Obey again. You don't see Danewitz in that? You remember the school lunch monitor? Not Big D, not Despard, but Danewitz.
Big D.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
She was in the smaller lunchroom usually.
Yeah.
I see her in that.
Some heavy. No, heavy D was Despard, but yeah, Daniels. I can see that for sure.
Summertime when everything's great. See ya.
Now, do you see the editing too? Like, they clearly could have cut
Yeah.
off like an extra chunk of that video, like 3 seconds. You know what I mean? So it gets worse.
In the sky, time to hit the pool. Watch the people
Time to replenish that pool because that fat fucking little girl just jumped in it.
pass by.
That was seriously
It's
the
my
worst job.
favorite
Like
time
knees
of
Her
first.
head didn't go underwater even. I don't
I
think.
know.
It's
Like too fat to like bob down.
Isn't
Like,
it great?
Who's driving?
Summertime.
They're ghost riding.
I-
Kiki, do you love me?
'Cause I'm free.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
this
Oh, no.
motherfucker.
Pause it. Just show this to the people.
If I can shit here.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking.
Yeah, fuck that HDMI though.
Dude.
Can they see?
Oh yeah, they can see this piece
Oh
of
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
This guy
Does
on the
this not look like
motorcycle.
Uncle Tom?
Uncle Tom.
What?
As in the guy that owned black people, or which one?
You know
Uncle
the guy.
Tom's cabin is-
You know the guy.
Uncle Tom. No, I don't know. Uncle Tom. I don't know the guy. He kind of looks like that one actor. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, you're talking about that dude that gets covered in bees and Little Nicky?
No, not Henry Winkler. The guy.
How's Henry Winkler?
He's that
super obscure reference.
This is definitely also the profile picture on his like OK Cupid. Like just fucking. I play guitar and ride motorcycle. You know what I mean? Because there's no mom in this song.
But he's seeking.
He's.
He's that's like a Honda Shadow though. Let's get real.
What a dick.
It's like a 750.
Let's see. Cole Tiedemann's in on this one.
Shout out Cole and his good work he puts in. I've been seeing your tattoos all over the place.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
dude.
actually I do follow that. Dude, Cole's been putting.
Oh,
in
he
a
did
good
the Sirius
trade.
Black.
Good
I'm a huge
trade
Harry
work.
Potter fan. The Sirius
Yeah,
Black
that was
one was
fucking
yeah,
sick.
that was impressive.
We got this
How many years has it
song
been to
makes
this show?
Friday by Rebecca Black sound better. I wouldn't go that far. And no, you're probably right. I'm watching the show while I'm in the hospital, yo.
Feel better.
What'd you do? That's Pearson. He's always in the fucking hospital. Did you get sickle cell? No, he's white.
You got the African.
Cause I'm free to be just one.
So many random things on a daily basis that I like stop immediately. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
dude, you better shut your ransom bill down right now. Like,
Yeah, that's all it is.
your ransom bill
That's
needs
all
to
it is.
calm down.
All right. Back to the song, huh?
I wanna be in the
Okay, now the kids are playing tug of war.
With a
Everything is
longboard?
just
No,
so
that's
It's summertime.
Okay, once again, why isn't he wearing shit that fits?
It's summertime when everything's great.
This glass is
nothing great about that.
Barbecues in
Look at that.
backyard.
The fucking Urkel pants.
Nothing is hard.
Daddy.
It's my favorite time.
Chafing his belly button. That's
This guy has he turned the gun on his family than himself written all over him. Like,
You guys just like wasted a bunch of people in the LDS church
It's
earlier. Like literally last.
You see that swag shirt?
Dude, I told you.
Everything's great.
Oh man, it's even smaller though. That's like a Honda Rebel
Going to the
250.
beach, oh yeah. I got my swimsuit on.
She doesn't have a
I don't
swimsuit
have
on,
a
thank
care. It's my favorite time of year.
dude, I want to know like how many times did the dad yell at these kids like, "No, do it again." You know what I
Fucking
mean? Like,
walk slower,
like-
piece of shit.
yeah, like mom's not coming back, Dad. Like, God damn it, I need something.
This girl's definitely homeschooled.
Okay,
They got those fucking death traps at the old TM playground.
I know, right?
is this kid
Swing
on it?
yourself
Because
around
that's
until your brain is mush, and then fucking fall off and hit your head on the ground. Like, it's like, this is what those are. Is like full retard devices.
welcome Caleb goddamn Canfield, Ashley McGee, Matt Berg,
Oh,
Justin
I thought you were
Driscoll.
gonna
Thank you
say-
for joining.
Man, what was her name? Caleb. Who
No,
had,
Caleb.
oh, Caleb.
Yeah,
Right on.
Caleb
Remember, like,
Canfield. Thank you for
Kayla-
joining, brother.
Who's Kayla Douglas? She has like. You guys follow.
she's like
you
Instagram.
guys
Does she have
follow her on
Parkinson's?
Instagram.
What does she have? Parkinson's?
She has
What
like
It's
no,
gonna
she has
shake.
the best vlog ever, and she like talks about all the hottest shit. She's like walking through Italy. She's like, "Oh my god, I just got the best gelato ever."
Is she
And,
from
like,
Wilson? Caleb
Yeah,
Douglas? She
Kayla
sounds-
Douglas. Oh yeah, no, Wilson girl, born and raised. She's around in the world telling people how great everything is, from fucking Express to like American Eagle. Like this shit is so ridiculous. Like, I mean, honestly, probably she's moved way on from those brands now. She lives in like, well,
How did this even get brought up? We weren't even talking about.
Yeah, where did that come from? I gotta look
Her
up
order
Kayla fucking
travels.
Douglas
somebody
now.
shout that out. Where did that come from? Oh, you said Kayla something.
Oh,
I
Caleb
thought
Caleb
Lance was just-
Canfield.
I thought
Yeah.
you said Kayla Douglas for a
Yeah.
second. And I was like, oh.
Caleb Canfield played wide receiver and corner for Wilson High School.
Man. Whoa,
Good job,
Shout
man.
out.
that's tight.
I believe it. Yeah, he was. The
Job
other
well
Canfields
done.
are all farmers and stuff like that. We don't talk to them.
Did you say Matt Berg?
Matt
Did I
Berg?
say Matt
Whoa.
Berg?
Is Matt Berg present?
Is he
Ashton
alive?
McGee. Yeah, and Matt Berg. Yeah, what's up, Matt Berg?
I haven't seen him since
Oh,
he was a
shit.
little shit.
Cheeseburger!
A little shit.
Yeah! What up, homie? How's it going, dude?
He was like one of the OG townies. from
Yeah,
back
no,
in the
Oh,
day.
exactly.
yeah.
Him
No,
and
one
like
of
Big
the OG
Luke used to
Townies.
whoop on each other in the fucking Rite Aid parking lot.
Big Luke.
Dude.
Holy fuck.
Big Goofy Luke, yeah.
Speaking
Oh
of turning
my
the
God.
gun on yourself, holy fuck.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
No, I'm joking. He didn't do it. But like,
Like, what?
all right, so back to
I
the
thought you were
summertime
serious
song.
for sure.
No. Back to the summertime song. It looks like our video's lagging a bit. I apologize to those who have to put up with it, but that's the technology. The dude on the bike looks like Andy Kaufman. Okay, I can see that. Mike Taylor joined. Fuck you, Mike Taylor. Here we go. Here's the song. Now, congratulations on your sister marrying Jay McKee. That's pretty fucking sweet. Do you guys know that? You guys
Jay
know who Jay
McKee?
McKee is?
Jamie
D-
Shee?
Jay McKee. No, Jay McKee, not Jamie Key. He's a defenseman for. Well, he was a defenseman for the Buffalo Sabres in the '90s during this era, the black
good
and red
era,
era.
yeah.
Oh,
the good era,
yeah.
exactly.
Black, white, and red.
Yeah, this shit.
Word, that's cool.
So yeah, good for her. That's pretty badass, and I want to kiss him on the mouth. So tell her to save me some lip and some balls. Back to the song.
And isn't it great?
Oh, shit,
It's
bro.
summertime when everything's great.
Oh, these were really swirling.
The swan was struggling.
Just what I wanna be.
That bridge is holding up a lot of little girls.
Just what I wanna be in the summertime.
See, they just gave up on clapping. What the fuck is that?
Everything's just so
Dude.
UFO.
That was the next level CGI.
fine. Isn't it great? It's summertime when
Spins.
everything's great.
You know, right here, the dad was yelling like, "All right, spin!"
Those siblings fuck for sure. Look at them.
It's like when you like go on Pornhub and you're like, "Oh, sister fucks brother."
Dude,
but not
like,
step,
that's these
not
kids.
step either
Like-
though. Like just
Yeah, like-
Oh yeah, no, straight up. Like
Straight
no,
up.
it's the full bore.
and they're just like, "Oh, sis, yeah." They like gotta overdo it, like, "Oh, bro, yeah, your dick is in me because I'm your sister." Yeah, because you gotta know that's what's going on. And my buddy was just texting me that the other day. He's like, "Why the fuck can't I jerk off without there being some sort of incest all over
we
Pornhub?"
had a
Programmed.
conversation about
It's
that in Utah like
programmed.
a week ago. It's so fucked up. It's
It's,
like
it's all taboo. It's
I
all
swear-
dad fucking sister, dad fucking mom.
I think it's,
that's
I
normal,
think it's
but,
like somebody has figured out that it's
dad
like
fucking mom. What are you guys still
Was this
married?
amateur hour. Come
Yeah.
on.
I think
Fucking
somebody's
fucking
figured
bush
out
league.
that
Your
it's
parents
like
are together.
it's universal and like they can put that title and then like the people that are into that will like be like, "Oh yeah," and like the people that are like other people that are clicking that, they'll just be like, "I'm just gonna like not think about that." 'Cause
Yeah.
it's still just like a hot couple, you know? Like,
It does because like some they use the
They're, like,
hottest chicks.
It's so funny. It's universal. Like you've clicked on one of those and beat
I've
off
clicked
to it.
on
I guarantee
more
it.
than one of those and
And-
beat off to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Completely
Like,
on one
everybody
today.
has. Like, yeah, you're just like, oh, yep. Like, oh, these people are hot. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. I actually haven't beat off in 3 days. I think that's why I'm having trouble talking to
That's why you're
women.
shaking a lot over there. I
Oh,
can see it. Just
I'm
fucking
just,
full of
I
pudding.
just come on the show first time. Fucking.
All right, let's hit the.
Let's get to the list.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say, let's hit the list.
we loosened up a
You
little
guys
bit.
done with this song over here? This is pretty much all it is.
Oh yeah, all right.
Oh no, we can finish it. It's awful though.
Doing what I want and staying
Yeah,
up
yeah,
late.
okay, why not?
It's my favorite time of
The
year.
reflection of the camera.
It's summertime.
that kid's watching it on the bike.
It's
Ooh, that tap.
Yeah, we don't have to listen to this anymore. I just wanted to show you this piece of shit song. Cole says Lance looks like
Oh.
Cole says Lance looks like he wants to hunt raptors.
Ooh.
Dude, I said
That's a
Rob
compliment.
Zombie.
That's a compliment, though.
Yeah, that
Still,
is
like,
cool. You're
I'm
getting-
down to be in Jurassic Park any day of the week.
Yeah, let's get to let's get to the list because I think we wasted a lot of time with this shit song. You just
No.
see there's some brother sister fucking going on and
Honestly,
mom's not
guys,
coming back.
if you guys
Yeah,
ever
that's the
watched this
moral.
music video, this was made by Mormon kids.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Fact.
Yo, brother and sister high-fiving each other.
That don't happen.
At the arcade? No.
At
it
the
doesn't happen.
arcade.
Doesn't happen.
No. These kids were
With their dad
deprived of
watching?
alcohol, sex, and drugs.
Except for with each
Period.
other, according to Mr. Davidson here.
Ooh. Yeah, they probably like are so deprived they fucked each other. They're pretty next level. He's got a high top. And she's got a
fucking muffin top.
I don't know, a weave with the braid in the center back.
No.
I don't know about that.
It's all natural.
It's alright.
So wait. So speaking of Mormons, though, I want to hear what happens when like you and your like crowd clash with Mormon people.
Yeah, has that happened?
Oh, that's good. That's a good question, actually. Yeah, no, that does happen a lot. But luckily,
What's up, Nick? Thanks for joining.
they're
brother.
pretty chillin'. They honestly are so ignorant to the fact of anything going on. They have a fucked up view on life, honestly, that they like think that nobody would ever do anything wrong. And you can literally be like in the middle of the woods, tripping balls, half naked, like standing there in your like briefs, like muddy in the hands, like just like all of a sudden look up the trail. Here comes Joey, fucking Dave, and Annie, and they're fucking hiking up the trail, Mormon family, and they look at you, and you're just like, oh. Hey, how's it going?
I'd
And
be
they're just like,
freaked
oh,
out
hey,
too,
how's
dude.
it going?
I
Like,
just
how
wiped
are
my
you
ass
today?
with my
And you're
hand.
just like, oh yeah, no, we're doing good. And they're like, all right, sick, have a good day. And then it's like, keep hiking. They like literally don't think twice about it.
Really?
Ever. Oh yeah, no, they're kind of like.
What if you had
little-
blood on your hands instead of mud? Like, would they be like, well,
It'd probably be a little different.
you
Like,
think
this
they'd
kid-
investigate, or
raped
would
a
they just be
rabbit or
like, yo, we're
something.
out of here?
this
Like,
kid, yeah, no. There's a few times that Mormons have definitely been like, I'm out of here.
They're probably out there in the
But
woods, like capturing
they're-
and like murdering animals. Is like
yeah, there's
sacrifice.
got to be something
Something
to
weird
the
going
Mormons.
on.
Yeah.
Well, based on like the thing too Mormons is like, yeah, no, you'll either come across Mormons on the trail or just like the same exact folk as you, and they like look at you and they're like, fuck yeah, you're tripping balls, bro. And, like, the Mormons, yeah, no, the reason they are out there is because the Mormons spend absolutely $0 on drinking. They spend absolutely $0 on smoking. They spend absolutely $0 on drugs. Most Mormon families team up together and buy shit together. It blows my mind. If you took a family here in Western New York and you were like, hey, let's all buy a boat together, that shit would end horribly.
for sure.
Dude, everybody would be in a fist fight over who got the boat.
I'm going to fucking Grass Island this week.
Exactly. Everybody would lose their fucking minds. Dude, you will have 20 families in a Mormon family. Be like, hey, we're buying a boat together. They will have a schedule completely planned out for the entire summer. This family's taking it this weekend. This family's taking it this weekend. This family's taking it this weekend. So the Mormons are very good adventurers. You will be butt naked in the middle of a trail in the middle of the fucking desert and nowhere, hundreds of miles from what you think is any people. All of a sudden, here comes Joey, Dad, and fucking Lisa walking up the trail. And you're like standing there at the top in the middle of like this huge arch, 200 feet wide. And you're like having the best time tripping balls. And you look down, and there's that fucking Mormon family coming up in the middle of fucking nowhere. Dude, it's crazy.
Plenty of food,
Dude,
water.
they are adventurers.
Don't feed the acid heads, everybody.
Yeah.
Stay on the trail. Don't feed the acid
No,
heads.
dude, they are everywhere. It is insane. You can be in the middle of nowhere, like
We'll come
hundreds of
back.
miles. Look back, there's Tanny.
So, what have we learned about Mormons? They're great adventurers, and
They're good, but they're
They will pool
they're
their
ignorant
money.
to the fact though, so you can like be cool around them. You
What's
can just,
that?
Like, they're ignorant to the fact though. So like, even if
Okay.
you come across them in the middle of nowhere and you're standing there butt naked, they'll just look at you and be like,
They're just having a
"Oh
good
yeah,
time.
no, he's just taking a shower." And just like walk back down and be like, "Oh yeah, we shouldn't invade his personal space."
is that sister wife shit real too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Wow, that is fucking.
No, there's
crazy.
LDS, which is like the majority of the Mormons, and then there's like FLDS, which I've also worked like, well, yeah, as a carpenter, I worked with a few people that left the FLDS church, people that were on You know I think it's the History Channel show or the Discovery Channel show, Breaking the Faith. You
Never
heard of
seen
that?
it. No.
Unfamiliar.
Yeah.
You are familiar?
No, unfamiliar.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was like I worked with Matt Jeffs. He was Lyle Jeff's son. Lyle was the head of the FLDS church after
What does that stand for?
Warren Jeffs got taken by the FBI. The FLDS is the Fundamentalist Latter-day Saints.
Okay.
The Latter-day Saints are the LDS, the regular Mormons.
Okay.
And then there's the Fundamentalists, which are like the next level Mormons that are like the cult. And they're like very much so like the Amish.
That's like equivalent to
Okay.
like Orthodox like Catholicism, where they're just way more extreme.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, no, exactly. They are the extreme, but they're like the most cult-esque thing I've ever come across. And this kid was literally brainwashed his entire life to like think a million different things. They only ever learn anything that's like taught by the FLDS church. Most things are satanic. They don't know about any kind of world history. American history is fucking out the window. This kid didn't know who Led Zeppelin was, fucking Pink Floyd was.
Shit.
He fucking didn't know who the KKK was.
Oh my god.
He didn't know about the
so
whole
he has no
civil
idea
rights
why
movement.
black people hate him and why American Indians
He had
hate
no
him.
idea
and
about the civil rights movement. Period.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
you
no.
gotta educate them with, you know what I mean?
Dude, this
That's
kid.
why people grow up fucked up and don't understand. Like,
Yeah, no, this
the
kid grew
culture
up
that we live in.
not being
Yeah.
able to talk to his sisters because of sexual influence.
Jesus Christ.
Female girls were not allowed to ride bikes because of sexual stimulation.
Jesus.
Like
just
everything that they ever
ride in the
read
fucking
was
seat.
written by the FLDS. It was wild. Like it was like honestly, I do not imagine that the Amish are very much so different. I
Well,
imagine they are the same.
Let
Like,
me update our comments
let's
real
get some
quick.
chat going, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, no
so
doubt.
my mom just messaged me and said when the Mormons see Lance, if he says he's a carpenter, they'll probably think he's Jesus. Fair enough.
Not a lot.
That's why you became a carpenter.
Brandon Mang, thank you for joining. I didn't know
Yes,
you were his
yeah.
brother. He says, fucking secret L and B milkshakes, bitch.
Oh yeah, dude. All right, we got to get down on that since we're here.
Before-
Since I'm here.
Some inside
Before we get
jokes
to that, Admiral Zemo's got a paragraph. He says, Lance looks like someone that takes peyote in the middle of the desert and hopes of communicating with Mother Nature and is found murdered the next day by the local wildlife.
what kind of do you
I've been there every step of the way except for that very last part.
do you have like mountain lions and shit up there? Like,
Yeah, we have
tell me that shit's
cougars,
real, right? Okay.
grizzlies.
Jesus,
Or
I would
no, we
not
don't have-
want to
we
trip
don't have
there,
grizzlies.
dude. Fuck that.
And Salt Lake, we have grizzlies like as far north as Idaho. And then I don't know, we have like tarantulas, which are harmless.
Still, I fucking hate
Yeah.
arachnids.
Dude, yeah.
we have
something that big crawling out my
tarantula.
mouth. I'm
Well, we
good,
have
dude.
tarantula hawks,
Rather
which are
blow
like these
myself.
subterranean wasp, and they're like the second most poisonous or second most like painful sting in the animal kingdom.
Why the fuck do you trip balls out there? I'd be like, like everything that moved, I'd be like, nah.
Nah, dude, full send.
All right.
No half sends, dude.
Fully fucking
never,
So-
never half send it.
So then, what's this secret L&B milkshake?
Oh man,
If
Yo,
you don't
Brandon,
have to talk about it.
Brandon,
Definitely
just
talk
I'm
about
not.
it.
I'm not gonna
Definitely
tell.
do.
I'm not gonna tell everybody what it is. I'm really not. It's gonna be a secret forever.
Okay,
But,
that's understandable. I
Yo,
understand.
dude, we have to pass that tradition on to like those kids that live in that house now. Like Caitlin's kids. You said she has 2 kids now. We definitely got to just like go there someday and just like blow their minds with like the best milkshakes ever. And like, I hope she hides the spices in the same cupboards because we should just like at very least put it in the same cupboards. Be like, oh yeah, this is here, this is here. Just like bust it out and like make it and be like blow their blow their minds. Because that'd be tits.
Cool.
Dramatic ending.
But yeah, no, we can't tell you what the secret cinnamon BL milkshakes are.
That's all right.
You've already let too much loose.
Yeah,
Let's see if any more.
it'll happen
That
again.
Oz comment kind of killed it. Fucking
Yeah,
a lot
we're
of
just
people
thrown
reacted
off.
to that real quick.
Which one?
The Oz one about the peyote and found dead.
What's
So,
she gonna say?
We We are getting close to the normal time that we do wrap things up, but I mean, you're from out of town, so
all right, let's rip it up real quick.
Yeah, we can do some. I was gonna say
we're gonna rip
through
this. We're gonna rip through this list. We've spent a lot of time talking.
Off.
All right. Let's start from the bottom. Ripping and dipping. All right, y'all party like shit. Fucking pick it up, guys.
Here in Western New York?
Yeah.
I think it's the second time you said that.
Yeah, you guys need to seriously step it up. Like, start throwing private parties.
Most of us are having families now and stuff. I mean, I'm not, but like a lot of people our age are having families now. We can't be like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing the acid now. Get that out of my system.
I would love to just show up to like a boiler room party where people are just trapping the fuck out though. Like, but who does that? Like, no one does that around here.
Yeah, exactly. But people could, because there's so many ways to work around the alcohol laws, and I've learned that. You don't have to.
How about the alcohol laws for you?
Yeah, no, the BAC, like, fuck them. Like the Board of Alcohol Control.
Oh, that's for you.
See, I've done that.
That's for
the last years. Like, fuck them. They have no say in how you live your life. Period. Do it. Send it. It's easy. Let's see. Love and medicine
saves the deepest one for last. Jesus,
I'm working my way up from the bottom. I'm just gonna send it. All right, guys. You guys actually don't know what I've been up to like for the last few years. Maybe you have followed me on Facebook or like Instagram or something, but maybe you haven't. I left the state like thinking that love was an extreme choice. Essentially, like worked through life like trying to find like the least annoying person. Like you find the person that like you're congruent with the most, and you like make a choice to like spend your life with that person. And like, yeah, that's a fucking lie. Straight up.
What is
there is true love.
Really?
There is true love, and there is a solid connection that is so much deeper than like any just like regular connection that like you would encounter in everyday life. Like, I don't know. I've experienced it, and I've experienced like extremely. Oh man, I'm not gonna start with that, but like, I really do think that there are people that you're meant to coordinate with.
God damn, I did not see this coming.
Yeah, no, throughout your life. Like, I met somebody that I, like, really, I vibed with on every level. And, like, there's points where we've been, like, very deep in psychedelics and, like, we've experienced telepathy together. And, like, that's something extremely valuable, and I never thought I'd see coming. But
holy shit.
There is something that is, like, you are connected more than just the average eye sees, whether you want to admit it or not, and whether it's the right person or not. But you may think your whole life that love is a choice, and then like it will come and smack you in the fucking face. And I hope you guys recognize that, and I want to put that out there because there is something out there for you, like whether you, and it may not happen now and it may not happen ever, but like it might just come and like hit you like right in the face, and like you will fucking know it. Like it's not just like a debatable thing. Like it's
what if they're with someone? What do you do about that? Do you wait or do you fucking interfere with that shit?
You don't ever interfere with anybody's consciousness, I feel like.
Ooh. Fucking Sob Zombie over here.
Yeah, no,
see, it
but
rhymes
I feel like
with Rob Zombie.
You have to like, I don't know. If something like that does happen, it's so much more than ever like being like, oh, am I interfering in somebody's life? Like, if you find a connection like that, like I really do hope that you guys are in like a woke enough place or like a conscious enough place to like recognize that and like stop what you're doing before you like make a mistake and hurt somebody else. Because like I don't believe in like ever like wrecking somebody else's consciousness.
Yeah, but sometimes
especially in a
it's
conscious
for the
state.
Best when say. Like, okay, I broke up with my last girlfriend because I knew I wasn't fair. It wasn't fair to her for me to be with her because I wasn't fully in love with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no,
I respect that 100%. I think that's something that you should absolutely do. I think you should always be honest and always like, express yourself. Yeah,
what you're saying is fucking deep, dude.
Yeah, my last girlfriend, Madison, and I, we came to a point. We're still very good friends to this day. I was talking to her today, like she's been struggling a little bit emotionally right now, and I was just talking to her about it. But Me and her, I don't know. It was kind of a consciousness, collective. It's weird. It's weird to say. Like, me and her both looked at each other one day, and we were like, okay, we are in a spot where we're in a very weird funk. We like looked at each other. We're like, okay, we are not like loving each other with our true potential because we don't love ourselves.
You gotta find
truly.
yourself in life.
Yeah, no, exactly. So like, we literally looked at each other and we're like, wow, we don't love ourselves anymore. Like, we've gotten way into this weird funk. We're like, yeah, no, we don't love ourselves anymore. And like, once you reach that point, you can actually show somebody else the true potential of love. And like, it's a hard thing to like confront, but it is very real, and it's very like conscious to like be in that state and like be able to handle it and not just like turn to the stupid like conservative ideals that Ransomville or Wilson or anywhere else is completely filled with, of like, oh, I have to hate my fucking ex, like I have to make this an issue so I can get over it. And I fucking hate that. Like, that is wrong. Like, it's so wrong.
Right.
There's no reason that you can't be like friends with your ex.
Right,
or, like,
I agree with you there.
And like, yeah, no, me and Madison like left each other because like we came to a point where like we were like, wow, we really aren't showing each other the true potential of love anymore.
Right.
And like, yeah, no, that's pretty much where we left off. And like,
which is kind of
I
like,
still try to like, we still talk to this day. Like, literally, I said today, she hit me up and she was like, wow, I'm like, this whole thing with like me and my boyfriend right now, it's not right. And I like tried to give her some advice. Like, not that I think giving any man advice is right.
right.
But yeah, no, like, we're still very
What's your
much
beef
so good
with
friends.
Actually, before I get to that, it's like the saying I like to go by, the quote I heard, don't lose yourself in love before you find yourself in life. Like, it's kind of like that, right?
Yeah, no, I've never heard that one, but that's really, really,
Yeah,
really
I thought
good.
that was pretty...
No, that's extremely relevant.
Right, so why don't you like giving people advice?
Yeah.
Why
do I not like giving people advice? Because Hunter Thompson
You would. That's why you're
has
laughing
this
right
amazing amazing quote about like giving people advice. And Hunter S. Thompson said, "There's this one random quote. I like, honestly, I can't explain it fully right now. I can't tell you exactly what it is.
Say something.
But the gist of it is like,
I'm gonna put
to point your finger in the direction of another man is to assume like egomaniac. Like, you know everything. Like, your consciousness is so big that you can take everything that you fucking know and like tell you where to take your life."
Okay.
And I think that is like extremely relevant. I don't think that like nobody can walk in somebody else's shoes and see everything that they see and like gain the complete perspective. So who the fuck am I to tell you what to do? Because you have a completely different perspective as to what I would have on like what you're doing.
Okay, I like that a lot.
Fully agree with that. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I gotta let him out. It's an interactive show. What's up, Corey? Thank you for joining.
I'm down to get
Someone's
deep,
about
guys.
to roast Lance.
Dude, Lance has been getting roasted left and right, and it's Oz again. Lance looks like someone that applied at New Age Creations and got rejected.
Does that place still function in the mall?
Yeah, I think it does.
Get dusted?
I think so. Yeah, it looks like
dude, Baja ponchos, like buy one get one right now.
It's
bro.
Dancing Crane, bro. That's the heady shop in Salt Lake. Dancing Crane.
Oh shit!
That's where I get all my
Oz.
crystals, dude. You get all the healing in, bro.
Healing crystals,
Oh,
not Walter White crystals.
It's hilarious. That's funny as shit. I like your good sense of humor about the whole thing, man. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah,
So,
no, dude. I like, honestly, I find it like hippy dippy, like pseudoscience, like extremely fascinating because, I mean, there's not a lot of like peer reviewed science behind it, but like there is a lot of like evidence as to like what's going on in this universe, and like you can like put two and two together a lot of the way. But like obviously some shit is like fucking wild, super wild. And don't hate it. Like, yo, be as creative as you want. Like, honestly, I do believe in manifesting your own reality, and like this reality is what you make of it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For
so
sure.
It's like, so
I
have
like it,
fun
man.
with it, dude.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm trying to do that myself. I'm just covered in chords. I got to figure out the layout. My reality is chords.
Dude,
God
that's
damn
me
it.
too, dude. I'm digging trenches for chords all day. You guys want to see some of the art I do?
Sure.
I don't know. I'll just show you, like, literally, it's so funny. Today is, like, the first time I've ever posted pictures of my art, I guess. I was looking through my Instagram, and I'm really amazed. I've never
Is there a
posted
link
pictures.
I could put up, like, on this or anything?
Yeah,
You
no,
put
for
your
sure.
ad on there, yeah.
Let's see.
Please tell me it's still Lance Romance.
No, yeah, actually,
Holy
yeah, you can go
shit.
on that. No, it's Lance. Oh man, no, it's yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I think it is.
Lance Romance.
I think it is.
I forgot about that.
That's like a 2006, like 7 maybe.
Is that it?
Yep,
Was that
Lance
your
Romance
name?
716
Yes.
What,
on Instagram.
okay, so
I just posted like 2 pictures today of like the kind of like the woodwork I've been working on for the last couple years. We took it to E11 this year. Well, we took it to E11 last year. They're the ones that kind of gave us art grants to build it. But it's like a fully illustrated LED structure.
is it just Instagram.com/Lance Romance? Is that how it rolls?
716.
Oh, yeah,
Lance Romance
716.
706.
Thank you very much, sir.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah, you can view it. Dude, honestly,
Dude,
who
I'm
fucking looks
so-
at Instagram on a computer? But I think
It's
that's how it
wild.
works.
There's his.
Yeah, so-
Take a look at his art on there because he's definitely a creative individual. Oh my God!
Oh, here we
They're
go.
coming.
Here we
Justin Drischel. Lance looks like the next Chris Stapleton.
Yes.
I could see that. Chad Lasher. Plot twist. Lance is now quoting a man who was never not tripping.
Plot twist.
That's so good, dude. Oh, man,
my
that's
God.
Like, that's the funniest comment we've had so far.
Yeah,
period.
that was good. Chad also said, dude, I also can't. Looks like we get. Is that me? Oh, it is me. We got a call coming in.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Hold, please. Dude, I also can't wait for the blood moon so I can recharge my healing crystals. That's from
Fuck
Chad.
yeah.
All right, you're on the Joe Show. What's that? You're on the Joe Show. Who is this? Oh, what's up, Natasha? We're here with Lance LePoint and Andrew Davidson. What do you got? I normally do this a lot more professional. I should plug this in.
Yeah, let's plug it in. Hold on, 1 second. One
Hold
second.
on.
We can't hear you very well.
Shut your
Just bear with
fucking
us.
mouth. Shut your goddamn mouth. Okay. All right, Natasha, go ahead, sweetheart. You there?
Wait,
Yeah.
does Andrew
Perfect.
Davidson
There we
remember
go.
TJ?
What are you saying?
Does Andrew Davidson remember TJ?
TJ Lisman?
Lisman?
Yeah, duh.
TJ
Yeah.
Lisman is my next door neighbor.
He's his next door
Well, he
neighbor.
I
technically
remember
doesn't live
TJ
next
Lisman,
door.
too.
His parents live next door still.
Yeah, no
yes.
one forgets
Precisely.
TJ Lisman. He's
That's
a
the
nice
homie.
guy.
I grew up with the kid.
Yeah. Is that all you called
Are
for?
you with him? Are you
No,
his roommate?
I wanted to call because A, you haven't gotten back to me about doing a Joe show with me again, so I'm a little
She wants to do a
upset.
Joe show about how much of a fucking whore she was.
No, actually, I want to change this
Okay.
because two stories from TJ and mutual friends of ours. Apparently, you boys do not know how to handle these hoes and don't understand how to like kick girls out of your bed and keep them there all
Whoa!
night.
Whoa,
Whoa,
do you want to
whoa.
come prove this right
First
now?
off, TJ,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
fuck you for
Slander.
Yeah, it's-
Slandering my
Yeah.
name.
All right, whoa. Come prove this. We're on Ransomville Road.
Oh, she knows
and
where we're at.
93.
She knows where
Very
we're at.
distinct corner of Ransomville. In fact, the only corner of Ransomville.
We got purple curtains. What is it? What of it? I mean,
We need to do a show called How to Handle These Hoes by Natasha because apparently I need to teach you boys how to be savage as fuck because you guys don't know how to do shit.
I just want someone to go do Halloween shit with. That's it.
Whoa,
I'm a respectable man.
Hey,
I'm
but
locked
wait.
down.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
doing
this
nothing
guy's
savage
locked down.
anymore.
But
Yeah.
like,
Those days are
me
behind
and
me.
Joe, though.
Yeah,
we're chilling. Like, you want to come prove this point to us? We have a camera.
Oh Oh shit! You can pretend like you're Lance's sister.
Yeah. Or stepsister. I mean, whatever you're into.
Oh my god, that's great. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let me see if the comment board has anything to say to Natasha. Dude, what sign are you? Oh my god.
Oh,
Art
dude,
McGill.
Pisces, the end of the cycle.
Lance Romance.
Dude, it's going down.
Art McGill. Fucking.
Art McGill's in here?
Yeah.
Fuck your sign. What Harry
Yeah.
Potter house are you?
Yeah, check out Lance's Instagram. I got the link right there. Check out some of the art that he's done. He's very animate about it, and is a word? Yeah, it's a word.
Adamant, yeah.
So what else
Funny.
did you
Yeah,
want
no, I
to?
was going to show you more than just those. I just posted my art for the first time on Instagram. That's what I
badass,
thought
dude.
was super funny.
And you work with wood, you said, right? You're just like Natasha. You're very good with wood.
Oh,
That's a cheap joke. That was
Zing.
Zing. That's
yeah.
all it deserves. But so what else you got for us there?
What?
What else you got for us?
No, I'm just mad at you right now.
So
Furious.
Pissed. You took 2 sick days on me, bro. Like, the fuck?
yeah,
I could have nursed you twice.
You could have
and-
nursed me.
I could have, but you didn't want any of my EMS skills. You just
No,
wanted to,
because you're like, oh, I don't cuddle. Fuck that shit. Okay, I'm a cuddler.
Just bringing this on the air. I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
I was going to say, what's up with
I'm
this
what's
drama?
exhausted.
Just text her. All
Yeah, what's going on here?
Of
Wait,
course I
Natasha
don't
who?
Natasha Finicky.
Alright, I'm going to look her up real quick.
Oh my god,
Oh, she posts like 7 pictures a day, so you can't miss it.
Alright, perfect.
absolutely.
Sounds like Ransomville.
Sounds like Ransomville. Oh, Natasha
In the greater
Finicky
surrounding area.
is Ransomville. She also saves lives, but
Fuck yeah.
she's an
I save
EMT.
lives too.
Big shout out EMTs around
Big
the world.
Every day.
No, I'm an advanced EMT.
What's that?
I'm an advanced EMT now.
Oh, fuck, my bad. She's like the Super Saiyan of EMT.
She collected all the fucking EMT Dragon Balls, and she's ready to go.
Oh man. That's so fucked up.
Let's see. Haley Clark. What's up, Haley?
Oh,
That's
what
Haley
up?
Moberg.
Yo, she's exactly. She's
Yeah,
married
what up,
to
Haley?
Ben right now. Right?
Yeah, she's not the bitch Haley Clark. Remember that redheaded
Whoa.
cunt? Fuck her.
Oh, the one that was like Will's cousin.
I actually,
Yeah.
I really
Yeah,
liked
yeah.
her little tits.
Oh
They're perfect. They're so perfect. I hope she never gets a
On
boob
that
job.
note, hangs up.
Oh my god.
I met a girl just like her the other day. And she was like, I'm getting a boob job on Wednesday. And I was like, why?
What's up, Mom?
Hey, kiddo. I just wanted to reiterate, say something to Natasha for a second.
I don't think she can hear you. I don't know if I can
I
merge
know,
these
but-
calls.
But other people can. First off, look.
Hold on. Okay, you still there, Ma?
Yeah,
Okay, go
I
ahead.
just want to help Natasha out. She must be a little. She needs some guidance. Hoes don't get handled; they get paid.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
There it is.
Sound advice.
Sound.
And Lance, I think no matter how people pick on you, I think that you're very inspirational. I love this stuff you're saying.
Oh, he's
Keep
missing it
going.
because he's taking a piss or shit
tell
right
him.
now.
We'll
We will
tell
tell him.
Lance is an inspirational dude. I've
He
been friends
really
with
is.
this kid since like my whole
Joey,
damn
he has
life.
the same belief system I do, so I think it's very wonderful to
He's
see
got the
someone
same
that
hair
you
as you, too, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
I got cheap
but I-
jokes, man. It's late.
I just had to stop Natasha because she's seen a room full of penis and she was all over it.
Well, thank you for calling in, Ma.
I gotta go. You boys have fun.
All right, love you.
All right, love you too, honey.
All right.
Your 50 whoops come down from the cable.
Natasha, you still there? Nope, we
Say
lost her
some
both.
shit.
My mom just called in
Sector
and
doesn't
complimented you, Lance. She
Oh,
said
really?
you're very inspirational and she likes your belief system. She's it's very ideal.
No
Ah,
way, really?
Fuck,
Yeah,
Natasha's
big
calling back.
shout-outs.
Oh, and
Dude, thank you.
and
Oh,
she-
thank you so much. That's really like appreciative.
Oh
Like,
yeah, dude, she's all about that. Natasha's calling the fuck back. God,
like,
stop
That's
wasting
amazing.
airtime. What do you want?
thank you.
You can be on hold, motherfucker. Okay,
Yeah, my mom called.
Let me know if you want to do another Joe show, like a good one that takes you back to your roots.
Wow, a good one.
I teach you guys how to be savage
Shots
freaking
fired.
dudes.
That takes you back to your room.
going through bad experiences with fucking sick.
Why don't you come show us right now how to do a good Joe show? We're on the live.
Because
We're on live,
I'm
on the air. Like, come
because
here
I'm
right
on
now.
right, I can't do it.
Oh man, dude, that's fucked.
I'm saving lives until 6 a.m.
It's totally your
Sorry.
fault then. You fucked us. If you want to show us a good show, you gotta like do it on the spot. You can't just like talk about it. It's like,
I've been trying to be about it, but Joe keeps calling in sick.
It's my show. I'm the boss. I can do that.
Well, let me know when I'm coming on, bro.
All right, we'll work something out.
right now.
All right, let me know.
All right. Thank you, Natasha.
Okay.
Fucking Natasha. She didn't even know she just got burned.
She from Niagara Falls.
My
Just fucking searched her out in the bathroom. Squeezed
that
one
what you
out
did?
real quick.
Dude, as my mom was complimenting you, she was burying Natasha. Just like, she's like, what'd she say? She's like, whores don't get handled, they get
Yeah,
paid or some
yeah,
shit. Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn hose.
Yeah, so, and then she's like, Lance is very inspirational, so
Thank you.
you got some fans, man. That's awesome. Chad Lester, Joe's mom is also a witch.
I think my girlfriend might be a witch too, so it's alright.
Oh, and she liked that. It's like, oh, shit. You got a girlfriend now yourself? Or?
Dude.
Oh, so,
Actually, you want to hit up Instagram real quick?
yeah,
You
I
can
can
like
do
show her
that.
some of your,
I
like
can-
show some of her photography or something.
Yeah, I can actually do that while...
Plug her.
You know, we're just doing a
Yeah,
live
plug
show.
her real quick. I'll look away.
Just quick plug.
I don't know if I'm logged in.
Don't tell her though.
I don't know my information, so maybe...
Alright.
Is there a
Hear
profile
me.
private?
Hear me, Chief.
Let's see. What's her thingy?
Jamie. J.
You and your Jamies.
Yeah. Showalter. SHOWLAGER.
Show. I spelled that wrong. I spelled it show later.
Oh, I might have said that.
No, you're cool.
WALTER.
Show Walter?
Yep.
Dude, yeah. Oh, she's hot.
Oh yeah, that's not it.
Yeah, I'm not signing to Instagram on this. I don't remember my credentials. I'm
Go
sorry.
to- Oh, you can't.
Oh, wait, we got some comments on the old speaker. Oh, it's my dad. Do a UFO sighting show. Maybe Canada butt probe victims.
Dude, I've seen UFOs.
There's been
I've
some
seen
fucked
a
up shit
few
going on.
UFOs. Dude,
Here we go, Pappy. There you go. We got some UFOs. This is we're interviewing my
that's not
buddy
the story
Lance.
list,
So,
but
so
most of those stories actually are pretty sober. That's an amazing thing.
yeah. Doubt it. Thanks for listening, Pappy. I don't know how long you've been a part of this, but this has been a long show. This is one of our longer Joe shows.
Fuck yeah.
92
Alright,
minutes. We're at
Oh,
the hour and a
wow.
half mark.
It's really just off the
Whoa,
top. That's just
alright.
what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah. I can't believe we still got people tagging along at this point, at this hour.
It's the boys. They're
Fuck
all
yeah, no, everybody
invested.
just got back from,
Where's
like,
Arthur? Where's
everybody just
Mang?
got
Bring
back
them all
from
back
show,
in.
or
Okay.
Warped Tour.
There's just some love going on. Chad says he loves my mom. Art says he loves Lamp. My mom says she loves
Loud noises.
too.
That's it.
Wait, speaking of Warped Tour, isn't that shit over? Like, isn't this the last
Wow.
one?
Oh, I don't know.
Wow.
I wouldn't know. I'm not there, but I know. I've heard that.
This is my favorite piece of her artwork. Just fucking, just Lance's face.
It's beautiful.
This is on his girlfriend's Instagram. It's supposed to be full of our artwork, and then there's just this.
It's a great smile. It's a great smile.
That's my favorite.
You know what's so weird? It's like so many random artists will be like, "Oh my god, I love this picture," and I'm like standing there, I'm like,
It's some
"No
good art.
fucking way!" Like, did you really just say that? And
It's a
like,
good
there was like,
portrait. Solid.
show them the rest of
Bottom
the
line.
pictures on that page.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Like, literally, I've had people point
Wow.
that picture out to me, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Some cool
am I
stuff.
just not a photographer and like don't see the fucking dude shit?"
It's the composition,
it's
man.
just
It's the
pure
composition.
joy in your face. It's beautiful, man.
Thanks.
Okay,
It's
that's a cool one.
It's the depth of field. That's what makes it so good.
This is his girlfriend, Jamie
Right.
Showalter. Is
Did
that her
you get on
name?
that on the computer?
What's that?
Can you get on that on the computer?
No, I don't know my credentials, and I think her thing is... well, we were at some other dude's thing, so I mean...
No doubt.
We could, but we can't, like, show it. I'm not that equipped, man. I'm not that good at online. I'm learning.
How dope would that be if you could just pop up shit?
I know.
Have us, and then just in the corner up here, just like a fucking Instagram, like... Glarington.
I've lost all control of this show.
Yeah, we have no topics anymore.
I don't know. Well, we have a lot of topics, but we have.
Oh, another one. Acid is a hell of a drug. Dakota Seafelt joined the... I don't know
fucking rye bread. Get him out of here.
Fucking rye bread.
Cut him loose. Get out of here, rye bread.
Where's that name come from? If you don't mind me asking.
It's Johnston's kind of a nickname inside joke. He
okay.
We used to go in there late night and try and request food when food was not being made anymore, and we would get it sometimes. And my boy Rob would make him rye bread, fucking turkey sandwiches. We'd call him rye bread.
All right, we're going up from the bottom. I'm gonna hit the rest of the list.
Oh yeah, so back to the list.
All right, Oregon Eclipse was super epic. I honestly, I don't know how to get into this story without like, honestly, just like busting out into like tons of tears and being fucked up. But basically, man. I had my first DMT experience at Oregon Eclipse, like on one of the main stages at, it was on the Sky stage during the Desert Hearts takeover, and it was like.
Were you DJing?
No.
You were on stage?
This is like big time, like super huge. Oregon Eclipse is huge, and like the Desert Hearts crew who we work with.
I've heard of Desert Hearts crew.
Yeah, no, I've worked with them a lot actually. No, I don't have their necklace on. They're a bunch of homies from San Diego. They're a really, really tight DJ crew. They've been blowing up in the last few years. We've thrown a lot of shows for them in Salt Lake City, but they've they've spun at like Coachella. Surprisingly, like that's a really weird place for them to spin. Honestly, they spun it like
Seems pretty
EDC.
mainstream for...
Yeah, no, exactly. Coachella, like I don't know. That's just like the biggest names I could think of. That people might know.
Whether or not people hate on Coachella for being like mainstream, like if you're performing there, it's fucking ill. Like
you know? No, it's huge. Like huge mainline, like superstar artists.
Okay, yeah, Dakota came on just to say, fucking rye bread, goodnight fellas, sleep time. He was on for like 3 minutes. Fuck Dakota. Dakota Seafelt can suck my dick. Okay.
He was just lulling down from his last fucking FAP sesh and just needed something to put him to sleep.
Fab sesh. My mom says Lance is the wisest person I've heard in a very long time. He is a star child, like Paul Stanley. She didn't say like Paul Stanley, but that's Paul Stanley's name. You're a star child, Lance. My mom thinks you're very in tune with the universe.
Thank you. It means a lot, honestly.
I think Lance is going to be my new dad if he plays his card right.
Most woke.
Most woke.
They call me the Bone Daddy. I find a lot of bones in nature, make them into things.
Like animal, like caribou bones?
Yeah, dude. I made this sick. I found an antler, I found an antler from like an elk in Oregon, or not in Oregon, in Yellowstone, and I cut it down and then made it into this sick steel knife. It's a huge antler. I made it into this knife for my girlfriend. She's super stoked on it. Actually, here I'll show you a picture of it.
Yes. Yes. Show me that,
dude. I was actually really stoked on it. It's one of the more random things I've actually made in my life.
Stabbed me 3 times already.
I don't know. You can zoom in on that, but that's the knife I made for her.
That's pretty bitchin', dude.
Thanks, dog. It was a lot of work. It was a lot more work than I thought it was gonna be.
I don't know if we can.
Yeah, they probably aren't gonna be able to see. You gotta zoom in.
Yeah, it's a nice knife that he made out of what was that, caribou antler? You said?
An elk.
An elk. My bad.
Elk's antler, and then
very clean.
Yeah, a steel shank I brought home from work.
Cool.
Let me take that.
You can zoom in on it. Yeah. That's the girl Jamie that I'm dating now.
She's very
Art
It's very
McGill
steampunk.
said, "Show me yo dicks."
Shout out Jamie for being steampunk. Was that for
Oh,
that photo shoot thing that I saw on Facebook?
Was on the
That was a
photo
fucking
shoot.
steampunk photo shoot that I saw. It was sick.
Yeah.
What was that about? Talk about that.
The steampunk photo shoot was pretty dope. I thought it was the dumbest idea ever until I was like standing there in the desert and I had a camera in my hands and there's just like 10 half naked women in front of me,
Wow.
like doing all these poses, and I was like, and like getting on each other and stuff, and I was just like looking at my friend AJ, and it was like his birthday gathering, and he finally was just like, all right, we're gonna do the steampunk photo shoot, like we're gonna do it, we're gonna go to the spot I know in the desert. And at one point, I thought it was the dumbest idea until I like started experiencing it, and then at one point I like grabbed AJ and I was like, "This is the most genius thing ever." I was like, "How did you think of this?"
Just half naked
like,
women.
Yeah, no,
shit?
exactly. Just like all our women, just like getting like half naked, like I don't know, just like posing and like doing cool shit. And it's
Well, the whole
so
thing about
weird.
steampunk,
I
right,
saw
is
a
that-
fucking UFO fly into the fucking mountain at that photo shoot, and everybody there did. And everybody is scared to fucking talk about it.
There you go, Pappy. UFO sighting.
Exactly.
You're all
People
exposed.
literally were afraid to talk about it. We were in the middle of
How
the
many
desert.
people are there?
15 people.
15
or like no,
witnesses.
20 people. 20 people at least. No, everybody's watching in this one direction, and like there's nobody out in the desert with us. All of a sudden, this fucking amazingly bright, like orange and white light just like shoots in from the sky and into the fucking cliff face.
How
that we're,
high
like,
into the
looking
cliff?
at.
Like
Well,
how
I mean,
high
the
off
cliff
the
is
ground?
probably like 1,000 feet or something like
Oh,
that.
shit.
Like, it was a good climb. Like, I mean, it's a big climb.
Right, but it's
Like,
seeable. Like, it's
yeah,
fucking-
no, it's for sure like a big ass plateau.
Right.
And this shit just like shot straight into the face of it and disappeared. And we're all sitting there in amazement. We like thought everybody was like, "Oh no, somebody lit a firework." We're in the middle of in the desert with nobody anywhere around. Like, we were screaming. We didn't hear any sound of like any fireworks lighting off. There was nothing. It was
Holy
crazy. It came in
shit.
from the fucking sky. And I've like seen shit like this over the Great Lakes, and I've told people this many times.
Yeah,
And
dude, shit
There's a
happens
lot of
over here.
witnesses
Yeah.
of people seeing shit
the
over
Great Lakes
the
are a
lake. Yeah.
huge hub for UFOs, and I've seen shit over the Great Lakes 100%
Oh, yeah.
many times in my life.
My one ex, Mariah, me and her, after I worked second shift, would just go lay on the beach, and you would just see just the eeriest shit. You're
Yeah,
like,
wild shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
no, exactly. And like, it's to the point where it's like the norm for us.
Yeah.
And like, when I was standing there and I watched this happen, I was like, holy shit. I was like, that was a fucking UFO. Like, that was no firework. That was nothing. Like, that was a UFO. And everybody's like trying to figure out what it was. They're
Trying to
like,
explain
that was
it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
they
think
were
the
trying
way
to
that it-
explain it. And I was like, yeah, nah. I was like, that. I watched that fucking light literally come in at like 1,000,000 miles a second and shoot into the face of the fuck. I was standing there.
Do you
more
think it
sober
hit
than
another
anybody.
dimension, or like did it go straight up,
Maybe
or
it
like?
went into the ground. Maybe it hit like a portal. I have no idea, but I watched that shit.
'Cause I believe in
fly
that
at
shit. I don't give a
1,000
fuck.
miles per hour. No, I don't. I do too.
Yeah.
like 100%. I've seen that shit with my own eyes many times in my life. There are UFOs. Period. If anybody wants to argue that, you're fucking retarded. Go sit on the Great Lakes for a night.
Yeah.
Like it's in your backyard. Like that is it. Like
It's
I've
The
seen
shimmering
way more
orange
there.
lights that like
Yeah.
hover
Or
and, like,
in the
shimmer
fields
and, like,
behind the
move quickly. It's so
Yep.
fucking like
Yeah, behind the fire hall. You can
Yeah.
go lay in the like field behind the fire hall. You'll see some wild shit. Like, and then yeah, no,
Sorry
like,
about
times
that,
up.
guys.
seeing that, I was
No,
just like,
no.
wow. I was just like, that is like the most perfect example I've ever seen. It was clear as day and probably like 200 yards from us.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, like way closer than anything you'd
That's
see on the
badass. I'm
yeah, Great
envious.
Lakes. No, I was like amazed, and like everybody was like, "Oh no, no, no," and I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" We just saw that, and like I
You're
was
just, like,
I
cheating
was
yourself.
literally looking exactly at that face. Like when I saw it happen, I saw the whole thing happen perfectly.
You're like cheating yourself out of like an experience by trying to like explain that away. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
You really think we're
you
the
saw
only
s-
ones here?
You saw
like,
something mind blowing, and you're trying to cover it up because like you can't fucking fathom that. Like,
right?
You gotta just like
This was literally months ago, like
accept it.
like 2 months. Jamie's birthday was April 16th, and it was 3 weeks after that.
God damn, man,
Yeah,
that's
this
awesome.
is not long ago. Like this was very much so recent. I didn't even write that down. I'm stoked that got brought up. let's see. Desert Hurts. Everybody needs to check out some house and techno.
Chad says he needs to do a show so fucking bad. Oh, yeah, now it's just doing in front of your face. You want to come on, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
What else you got for us on that itinerary?
Yeah, Desert Hearts is super badass. They're a house and techno crew from San Diego. If you guys like techno or house, 4/4 on the floor all night, check it out. Also, you can check out like a lot of my friends from Salt Lake City, like Eco or like Eights Everywhere, Artemis. A lot of random or who's another worthy member?
Oz has another one for you when you're ready.
Yeah, hit me.
Okay, Lance looks like the first guy to ever ask, is this organic?
The first guy ever.
I can't believe they're tagging along for the ride, man.
Yo, guys, alright. You want to hear something funny, though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you guys remember Garrett McIntosh?
Oh, yeah, of course.
He lives out in Utah with me now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Garrett and
He's a nomad.
Austin Fisher.
Holy shit.
Garrett and Austin Fisher have both moved out to Utah. As of, Garrett was 2 months ago.
What a
Austin
fucking
was 1
crew.
month.
Austin moved out there.
We're ripping it.
He was living in Tampa doing his thing, doing travel nursing and all that. And then he's seeking adventure, so he went west and did some road tripping with Garrett out to fucking California, Tijuana, Vegas, all that shit, and then settling down in Utah. So
God
Lance
damn.
knows more about that than I do, probably being in the area.
My
but
homies. Dude,
those
my
are
friends.
the boys. Lance, fucking Garrett, Austin. We were so tight, growing up, and
Dude, we really were.
that was the
Smoking
squad.
blunts every fucking day. Literally all day, every day. We'd be pulling into High Street to go to fucking Wilson High School,
Freaking.
and we had already smoked 2 blunts every day.
That was your toll for me driving.
Every
to
teacher
school
was
every
like,
day
"You
is
guys
gonna
are
roll up
fucking
for me."
high," and we're like, "Fuck you, prove it!" Every day, we hated them and we hated the system, and
we were woke then, and you're more woke now. You're most woke.
yeah, we were very woke then, dude. Oh my god, it's so crazy.
We got
Literally, Mr. Stack told me I would never leave Ransom Miller Wilson in my life.
Holy shit! Look
And
at
I
you
was
now.
I looked at him and I was like, "Fuck you, dude." I was like, maybe I knew at that point
I saw that guy at the depot.
Andrew's parents were gonna make him go to college, and yo, if your parents are gonna pay for you to go to college, fucking do it. Take the opportunity.
First of all,
to do
that
it.
didn't happen. I'm paying for me. Still,
right on.
hella loans.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, no. If your parents, put you through college, though, do it. Take the opportunity. But
you like
a lot
college
of us
though? You like it?
College was fucking sick. It was a whole different experience than what Lance did by leaving, which is also sick. And we always had big dreams of going to New Zealand and shit.
New Zealand, yeah.
And it didn't happen, but for me, I
It
still
can
got to
Hey, there's
travel.
still time. There's
Yeah,
still
exactly.
time.
It can still happen.
Yeah, I still got to travel, and college was a fucking sick experience. Some of my best friends I ever met in my fucking life. They're like brothers to me. I lived with in college for fucking 5 years. Took my ass 5 years to graduate, and that was just a sick time, dude. It was fucking
Cool.
awesome.
Cool, man.
So
Fuck yeah,
anyone, it's not for everybody, but it can work for you if you make it work,
Yeah, no, and if it's something that you're extremely into, you should do it. Or if your parents make you / want to pay for it, you should definitely do that too. Because at this point in my life, I've been trying to learn every single trade. I want to become fully self-sustainable. I've learned most trades at this point in my life, and I have a few left, but I want to be able to walk out in the woods and no forestry, no carpentry, no electrical, no everything. I want to be able to walk out into the woods and literally be like, this is the place, chop down trees, start building a house, everything, run my own solar panels, run my own HVAC, everything. I want to be fully self-sustainable, and then once I reach that point, I really do want to go back to school and honestly probably burden myself in a little bit of debt and I want a mechanical engineering degree. I've worked a lot in a lot of trades, and
You can do it, man.
yeah, well that's just what I want. I know I absolutely can do it. You can do anything that you put your mind to, guys. But yeah, no,
do drugs, kids.
one of my favorite friends, my friend that I build art with, period. He has a mechanical engineering degree, and I think it's like super badass that he is literally working in the field every step of the way. Like, he's learning how to build shit from me or from like anybody that he can get his hands on, and like someday he is going to be the engineer on a job site that is like the fucking godsend. Like, I work with so many engineers as a carpenter or as like a custom framer. Like, I have custom framed like 15,000 square foot like custom mansions, like huge fucking homes, like more than you could ever imagine here in Ransomville. There's no homes like that here, period. And they're not in the fucking mountains like on a huge pitch, like, period. But Chad is going to be one of those engineers that like actually knows how to do shit with his hands. So like when he hands a carpenter stuff to do, they can actually do it. Like, a lot of engineers hand you stuff to do that you can't actually build because it's impossible, because they haven't been on the job site and be like, oh, this needs to go first, right, to be able to like make this actually happen. And like so many engineers are just like little fucking privileged fucks from like a little like white class family that you just want to kick in the nuts every time you fucking talk to them.
He knows every
and
level.
I hate
you're
them.
saying, like, he can work his way. Like,
exactly. Chad knows what the fuck he's doing, and like I feel like if I became an engineer from that standpoint, like knowing how to actually build shit, like I would actually benefit people in the long run, and like also be making way more fucking money. You know what I mean?
So like, money's a tool, though. It's just a tool that we need. It's not.
Yeah, we are still going, Kyle Brandt, but we do got to wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah, no.
Joe's got to take a shit.
We almost got through it, but I hate maybe we'll have round 2 someday.
We wow, man, we fucking 110 minutes. No, it's fine. It was fun as fuck, dude. I mean, it was full of substance. It was.
Yeah, I'm actually getting tired.
But is there anything else you guys want to say before we wrap this up?
Thanks for having me, Joe.
Oh,
dude,
it's
been a super pleasure.
Dude,
I'm
awesome.
really inspired by like what you've been doing. Like, I don't know, you yourself are an artist, and you're.
Thanks,
and,
man.
like,
it means a lot to me. Really.
Yeah, no, you're like
actually
like pursuing like what you want to do, and like a lot of people don't do that. They'll like think about it their whole lives, and they'll just like look out the window and be like, oh man, someday. But like this right here shows me that like you actually like want to do this, and like this is something that you're like trying to aspire to be, and like I don't know, that means a fucking lot to me, man.
Dude, that means a lot to me. You say that, dude. I appreciate that, man. It's fucking badass, dude.
No,
thanks,
for sure,
man.
homie.
Love it.
Awesome.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Handshakes, fuck that.
Oh, dude. Oh, I love you, man. It's so fucking good to see your ass here.
Dude, fuck yeah, it's been a fucking
reconnecting the Ransomville boys after many long years.
Hell yeah.
Also, thanks for having me, Joe.
Hell yeah, dude. It's so good to
I'm
see you,
super huge into like media and music and technology and arts and everything, so I think that everything you're doing is fucking cool. I listen to a lot of podcasts and watch a lot of YouTube, and I think that you're doing something, big, and you just, like Lance is saying, just keep fucking doing what you're doing. It's
Thanks,
gonna be
man.
Sick.
God damn.
I'm glad to get here. Like, I've heard about it and I've listened to a couple shows, but it's cool to be here. And I was kind of, this is about Lance being home and doing his own thing, but maybe I'll get back on another time.
Absolutely. You're more than welcome anytime,
banter,
dude.
yeah.
And if you want to come on before you leave again, dude, let me know, dude.
Yeah, I'm here till Tuesday, so
hit
maybe
me
we'll
up.
try to figure something out, but like try to like pound through the rest of this
Maybe
list,
do a weekend one.
We still got like quite a few topics, actually. It's funny. I like wrote down a lot of shit.
Yeah, let's hit up
maybe
do a weekend show, or maybe Monday before you leave if you got time. I know you got family stuff to do and stuff like that, so we'll figure something out.
No doubt.
So that sounds good. So
sick.
That's all you guys got. I appreciate you guys fucking coming on and everything you said, dude, man. Fucking thank you.
Yeah. It's tight.
Dude. My man. So for Lance and for Andrew, thank you guys for tagging along this long episode. I hope you guys had fun. Oz, thank you for your fucking quips. Those are good.
Oz, my dad.
Art McGill, thank you for joining along. Kyle Brandt, sorry to go, but I love you all. Thank you for joining us.
Let's get up, boys.
I love you all. Thanks for joining us, and be safe. We'll see you Friday for an episode of Ball Talk with me and Vince. Oh, yeah, there we go. Good job, guys.
Ball Talk.
Ball Talk.
Dude, Vince is fucking sick. That's one of my homies, and he says that that part.